Welcome to the Samwelb12 Experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Hello, Canada and hockey fans of the United States and Newfoundland.
Holy Mackinac, you can't tic-tac-toe any better! Holy Mackinac! You're watching Samwelb12 Experience.
Go Leafs, go! Happy Halloween, everybody! Happy Halloween! It is time. The candies are out. The kids are getting ready to settle down and sort their candies, and I'm dropping stuff. Welcome in. Happy Halloween to all. I hope you all have had your sweets and are ready to rock tonight. It's the Leafs. It's the LA Kings. Triton with that freeze. Welcome in. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for joining us on this evening. I had a lot of sugar tonight. I'm sure you have too, and I hope the Leafs are ready to go. There was a great video of Ryan Reeves scaring the pants off all the players as they were coming in. It was awesome. But let's see who's here. Welcome in. Brett, what's going on? Put the mask back on. That's awesome. Welcome in, Brett. Grandpa the Gamer, good to see you. Duke, what's up? Dennis, hello there. Welcome in. I had candies for you. Thanks, Dennis. TJ, what's going on? Lewis D, good evening. EC3 in the house. What's up, buddy? Welcome in. Of course, AAU Triton. Marner is due to have a big, yeah, he is. He certainly is. Joanna, hello there. Hayden, what's up? Baxter, welcome to the show. Great to see you. Colin, what's going on? Welcome in. Linda, hello. Happy Halloween. Yeah, Halloween is back. Claude, what's up? Welcome to the show. Daniel, hello. Phil, what's going on? Onyx is here. Oh, everyone be on their best behavior. Onyx is here. Big Dog, what's going on? Robert, good evening. Colleen, how's it going? David, what's up? Happy Halloween to you as well. Len, good to see you. Welcome in. I'm not a stranger here anymore. No, you're not. Welcome in. Welcome to everybody. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, thank you so much for joining us. It's going to be a great game, but let's jump right in. And of course, meet the players that we're going to see tonight.
Fans, it's now time to meet the starters for this evening's game.
Kicking it off for the Kings of Los Angeles. Marty, what's going on? Very us. Hello there. Here we go. Quentin Byfield is going to be with Anze Kopitar and Adrian Kempe. We got ex-Leaf Trevor Moore with Philip Deneau and Arthur Kaliev. Kevin Fiala, who's on a big-time point streak right now with Pierre-Luc Dubois and Alex Lafreniere. Lafreniere. I can never pronounce that correctly. Carl Grunstrom with Blake Lizette and Trevor Lewis. On the D-line, Mikey Anderson with Drew Doughty, Vladislav Garikov and Matt Roy, Andreas England and Jordan Spence. And starting for the black and gray tonight, it is going to be Cam Talbot. Talbot gets the start. For the Maple Leafs, Jordan, what's going on? Welcome in. For the Leafs, it's Callie Yarncroc back with Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner tonight. Tyler Bertuzzi is going to continue to play with John Tavares and Willie Nylander. That leaves Matt Nyes with David Kempf and Max Domi. Noah Gregor, Hannes Holmberg, and Ryan Reeves going to round out the forwards for Toronto. On the D side, Morgan Riley with T.J. Brody. Brody needs to have a better game, man. Too many giveaways for him last couple games. Mark Giordano is going to be with Liljegren. William Legason going to get his second start today for the Buds. And of course, he's going to be with John Klingberg. And in goal tonight, and I'm so excited he's back, having a great start to his young career. The Wall is in town. Joseph Wall gets the start again tonight. Boom. That's a great call by Coach Keefe, putting the Wall back in for this Halloween tilt. He was outstanding against the Stars. Listen, Joseph Wall was outstanding when he came in relief against Tampa Bay. Ronald, what's going on? Welcome in. So I'm super excited to have Joseph Wall between the pipes tonight. Now there's a lot of big guns who need to have some big games today. And Jordan bringing out the pickle dance early tonight. Jordan's pumped up, getting that dancing pickle going. Excuse me. A lot of big names that really need to get themselves going. Of course, Nylander has been spectacular since this season started, doing a fantastic job. Matthews had a couple of big games, but he's kind of fallen back a little bit. Bob, what's going on? Welcome to the show. He's fallen down a little bit, so we'd like to see Matthews get back up. And of course, Mitch Marner. He's been in there. He's been picking up some quiet points, but he hasn't had those big plays, so we know he's going to break out. RK, what's going on? Welcome in. And it's your birthday. Happy Halloween and happy birthday, RK. Let's get some birthday cakes in the chat for our good friend RK. Happy birthday. And what a better way. There's no better way to sell it than a Leaf game on your birthday. Adrian, what's going on? Happy Halloween to you as well. Hope everybody had a really, really fun time today. Getting lots of kids coming asking for candy. And hopefully you had a chance, if you have little ones that you took around, hopefully you had a chance to get out and enjoy some of the Halloween experience as well. R5 in the house. What's up, R5? I know who that is. Joseph Wall, 3-1, a 1.33 goals against, a 9.61 save percentage. Outstanding. He faces Cam Talbot, who's 3-2-1 with a 2.72 and a 9.05 save percentage. So it's going to be a goaltending battle tonight here in Toronto. A very unusual 8 o'clock start for Toronto. They did it a little bit later to give everyone a chance to go out and enjoy the Halloween before they got it going tonight. So the lights are on. They're getting ready. Puck is going to drop momentarily, and we're going to have a good one. Connor Bedard lost against the Coyotes. He did. Listen, the Coyotes are no joke this year. I know I've been really hard on the Coyotes, but they are really, really good this year. Well, okay, that's a stretch. They're not really, really good. They're good. All right, let's get to the game screen. Get ready to drop the puck and get this one going. Of course, all the stats will update as this game gets moving. Again, regardless, whatever platform you're on, hit that thumbs up, hit the likes, hit the hearts. Make sure you hit that follow, hit that subscribe, and it's game on. Toronto's going to win the draw really quickly. They're going to put this down into the King territory, and oh, goodness gracious. The Kings are wearing the shiny silver buckets that you can see from space. Those are hideous. Coming around in the Toronto Maple Leaf zone, spinning around. Quentin Byfield, he's going to work it down low. Byfield and, oh my gosh, Kopitar. Two very underrated players, the way they play together. Griffin, what's going on? Let's go Wings, I mean Kings. The Kings and Wings, the Wings and Kings going at it here. Doughty going to move it up. Trying to break it in. Stopped at the line by Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi going to carry this one in. Bertuzzi swinging it over to Nylander in front for Tavares. Gets a shot off. Very, very nice play. Nice passing. They're moving the puck well. The Kings going to bounce right back. They're going to throw it in front. Rebound coming off the boards. They could not turn around on that one. Quick play. Nylander's going to bring this one out. We got a whistle very, very quickly. Wow, good pace. LA is a good skating team, and Toronto needs to be very careful. They cannot give up a lot of odd man rushes because LA will turn on it and jump. They will jump and fly. You notice this if you watch a lot of hockey. We talked about this the other day. The West Coast teams seem to have a little bit quicker pace to them. They are very good skaters. The East seems to be a little slower. Jody, what's going on? Welcome in. Jonathan, welcome in. LA is going to win this back to the point. They're going to send it in just wide of the net. Side now, Toronto's going to pick it up, going to flip it over to the boards. Heads up play there. Instead of trying to go up the middle, Domi played it over to the boards. That's some good hockey IQ right there. LA, Matt Roy going to throw this one down around behind the net. LA back in there quick on the forecheck. Trying to throw this one in. Toronto's going to steal. Domi can't get it out. Riley turns it over. Spinning around. LA working hard down in the Leaf zone. Fiala sending it down low. Back to the point to Roy. He's going to send this in. That's going to miss the net. LA's playing this off the boards a couple of times now. You always have to be careful the way the puck caroms off the boards towards the front of the net. Wayne, how's it going? Welcome in. I Can Prep is here.
Let's go.
What's up, Prep? Main Street coming in with that subscribe. Thank you very much, Main Street. Appreciate that. Coming in, hitting that subscribe early. Thank you all for hitting those likes as well. Appreciate it. Good pace, good start here. Nylander's got a 8-game point streak going. 1 goal in 7 shots against Nashville on Saturday. That was a fun game. Colin with the freeze. Got that freeze in there. Ryan Reeves, he's working around, trying to get it through. Leafs in their own zone, having a bit of trouble right now. This is going to be played down deep by LA. It's going to roll in. And there is Wall going to stop and hang on to it. R5 getting that shimmy going early, getting the shimmy commands going. Now, for those that are new, if you're just coming in and joining us tonight, you are earning points just by being here in the chat, because who doesn't love points? Just like Wayne did, you can do exclamation mark points to see what you've earned. Now, sorry, Facebook, it's only on YouTube where you can acquire those points. And then you can redeem your own graphics up on the screen, whether it's Leaf graphics, King graphics, make me have to work and shimmy and move and shout. Reeves is too slow. Dennis, I don't disagree with you there. Going in the corner, picked up by Yarncroc. Yarncroc is going to play this up. Again, it's kind of bobbling around in the neutral zone. Toronto doesn't really have their feet under them yet. They're a little slow kicking it off here. This coming down, the Kings very quickly dumping this one into the Toronto zone, and the Kings are all over it. This time they pitch it out of their own zone as they were caught on a line change. Up the middle, cycling it around. Toronto almost steals. Now Matthews gets it over to Marner. He's going to slide it back in for Matthews. He misses it. Yarncroc can't catch up to it. Comes to Kempe. Kempe plays this one up. 3-on-3, walking right down. Walking in, Kopitar, cross ice pass. Here's a shot. That's going to go wide into the corner. Matthews reverses, gets it over to Marner. Marner, he's going to go off the boards. Doesn't get far. LA cuts that off. Matthews again gets it up to Marner. Marner crosses the red line. He's looking for somebody. Sees nobody's there. He's going to backhand this one in. Toronto now coming in on the forecheck. Triton getting that robot going too. Triton's making me, or sorry, R5. It's making me work early. Here's Doughty. Doughty with the puck. Going to play this one ahead. Happy Halloween to everyone as you're just coming in and joining us. Down in the corner, Liljegren with it now. Liljegren, who's a little banged up, but he's okay here. Gets it to Giordano. Giordano carries it up. Dishes it off to Burt. He goes across ice for Tavares, but it was about shoulder high. Tavares in there. He's going to dig it out. He's looking for someone. Swings it towards the net. Bertuzzi can't get there. And the Kings going to get this out and down the ice. And this is going to be an icing call. So I'm looking to see, of course, a lot of teams with the incident that occurred a couple of nights ago with the unfortunate passing of the Pittsburgh Penguins prospect who took the skate to the throat. A lot of teams have been implementing the net guard policy, making it mandatory for teams to wear it. I know the Pittsburgh Penguins have made it mandatory. I'm looking around. The Leafs clearly have not. Nobody on Toronto, nobody on LA wearing the net guard. So it's going to be interesting to see as time goes on who is not going to adopt that net guard policy. Sam, I saw your costume. It looked pretty goofy. Thanks, Jordan. This coming all the way down. 4 minutes gone. Toronto and LA. Most of this game has been played in the neutral zone so far. Lagesson, and I pass this one up to Klingberg. Klingberg tries to put it in. Gets caught up with Domi. We got a penalty coming up. Delayed penalty coming up. Toronto's going to go to the power play. Here's Nyes carrying it in up the middle. Nyes takes a shot, and that goes just wide. The Kings pick up the puck, and we got a penalty. A penalty to the Los Angeles Kings. Sam, do you think it's time to set? That's a good question, Dennis. Kevin Fiala is going to get it for slashing. Do I think it's a good time to split them up? Listen, it wouldn't hurt. The only problem is I don't want to split up Nylander and Tavares. They got a great chemistry going right now. Bertuzzi and Matthews doesn't work. So I really wouldn't want to break that up. I also don't want to break up Domi and Knives. So it kind of limits some of your movement right now. Prep, I didn't actually have one. I didn't actually have a costume this year. I had 10 trick-or-treaters, but I bought enough treats for 100 kids. What are you going to do? You got all that extra candy. Here comes Toronto working it in. Tavares trying to set it up in the corner. LA coming in real aggressive. Trying to play it over. Nylander steals a puck. Cross to Klingberg. Klingberg cycling around. Klingberg taking a long look, going down low in the corner. Back up to Klingberg. Puck was almost intercepted. To Nylander with the one-timer. That's going to go wide. Klingberg's going to hold it in. That was a lazy pass, Klingberg. That's already a check mark in the what the hell are you doing category. Tavares going to pick this up over the line. He's spinning around, trying to shake off two Kings. Still with it, Tavares battling down. Nylander comes in to help him out. It comes out of the zone. Klingberg there to pick it up. He's going to look out. Klingberg almost gave it away. Now he does. Gives it away shorthanded. No, the power play. Come on, Klingberg. You can't give it away shorthanded like that. 50 seconds to go in the power play, and I think LA has had the better advantage so far, and they're shorthanded. They're going to come in offline, and Nylander couldn't hold his hot feet, and he goes over the blue line. Would like to sleep? What's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome in on both platforms. Appreciate seeing you, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. Again, whatever you're watching on, make sure to hit that thumbs up. We're moving on up, so we appreciate all those likes so far. Here comes Toronto, stepping in over the line. Going to slowly roll this one in. Yarncroc in the corner. He's in there. Domi's coming in to help out. The B unit having trouble with it, and LA going to get this one out and down the ice. Klingberg. Reindeer head games, what's going on? Go Kings, go. Here comes Riley. Riley going to feed this one back. 10 seconds to go in the Leaf power play. They really haven't got much going. Giordano going to step it in, try to backhand it over to Riley. That's a misfire. Bertuzzi had to come back and pick it up. Riley now cycling around. Power play has expired. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey as Toronto walks in. Pass in the slot for Bertuzzi. He blows a tire and goes down. Domi blew a tire and goes down. Here come the Kings walking in. Backhand and they score. Oh, a terrible goal. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. That was oogly. That was not good. Andreas England picks up, I believe it was England, his first career goal as a couple of Leaf players fall down. England driving towards the net, gets it back, a little backhand, and I think Giordano's stick, as Giordano was diving to make the stop, Giordano tips it right in front of Wall, up and over his shoulder. Lemony Snicket's series of unfortunate events as England gets credit for the goal, but it's Mark Giordano who tips it up and over Joseph Wall. Wall was set for the initial play, but had no chance as Giordano tipped it just in front of him and put it up and over his shoulder. Oh gosh. Backhand shot in front. LA continuing to come put the pressure. Toronto has given up a lot of first goals of the game, right? Who put that banana peel out there? Toronto has given up a lot of first goals this season, playing from behind. Dubois getting the assist. Knives in the corner, battling through it. Knives trying to come out in front. Cycling around behind, trying to come through. They sweep it in front. Here's Noah Gregor throwing it on. There's a couple of whacks at it, and that's going to be held. Wow. Andreas England, the very unlikely hero. He attempted to go 5-hole, and that's where Wall was down with the leg squeezed, ready to block that off. And it was Mark Giordano who just came with the stick out along the ice. And as the puck came across, it hit the stick and went directly up and over the shoulder of Wall. No chance for him on that one at all. So that was very unfortunate. Well, welcome into all our new viewers. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. If you've never been to one of our streams, my name is Sam. Welcome so much to the Samwelb12 Experience, where we like to have a whole lot of fun. We call the best game we can call. Unfortunately, we can't help the result, but we like to have a whole lot of fun while we do it. And not only do we like to have fun, but we like your opinions as well. There it is. Phil's bringing out the new Happy Halloween Dancing Pumpkin King Skeleton. I love it. I couldn't resist. I had to throw that one in there. But welcome in. Jesser, what's going on? Go Toronto. Toronto, hopefully they will get going and start to turn things around. But again, I appreciate everybody hitting those likes. That helps us so much, especially if you're over on Facebook. Hitting those likes really help us. And if you are watching on YouTube, if you want to go over to Facebook, go over, hit that like, hit a heart, help get the engagement going on Facebook as well. So welcome in on either platform, and thank you for joining us. This is going to be a tough game. Halloween games always seem to be tough for some reason. Something in the atmosphere, and Toronto has a tough team in the LA Kings. The Kings are looking pretty good so far this season. Very similar record to Toronto. But the Kings, man, just unfortunate here for the Leafs. They had a couple guys go down as lost an edge, and it was a very sloppy play where Giordano happened to tip it in. Larry, what's going on? Welcome in. Great to see you. Jim, what's up? Happy Halloween. Witchfinder. Kings just need a good goalie. They do. And you know, Cam Talbot, not a knock against Cam Talbot. I actually like Talbot, and thank you for the subscribe. I don't think he's the guy, though, that it's going to take them far. Here comes Byfield. He's with it. 3-on-2. Kings coming in with a shot. That's going to go high and over the net. They rocketed that one. Coming back around. It's offside, so the Kings got to tag up. Pass cross ice through the middle for Yarncroc. He couldn't settle that one, and that's going to be an icing call. So it's going to come right back into the Toronto territory. So that has been a problem for Toronto all year long, is their long passing, their cross ice passing. They just haven't been able to corral it. And so what happens when you have a long pass that you can't contain? Boom, you get a lot of odd man rushes coming right back the other way. Face off, Toronto's going to take that one, gets it up to Yarncroc. Yarny's going to move it. He's going to carry this one up. Going to cross ice over to Matthews. Matthews going to send this one in. Toronto coming in on the forecheck, and they're not winning these little battles. Matthews going to steal it up high, throws it in the slot. Nobody was there. That's another thing that Toronto has struggled with, is their forecheck going in the corners. I'm really pleased to say I'm happy with the third line. Domi and Nyes, they do a great job going in there. Here's a shot. The problem is we know Marner isn't going to go in the corner real hard. Toronto's going to keep this one in front. Matthews loses the handle. Reeves coming in now. He doesn't catch up with this one. LA's going to bring it in, throwing it in. Nice job at the line by Lagesson. Little hit up high as TJ Brody's going to pick it up. 11:35 to go in the first period. Here's Toronto on the breakout, and they get stalled at the red line in LA, just bringing it right back. Doughty going to cycle this around. Long pass. Here come the Kings. Stepping in. Over the line, it's Grunstrom. He takes a shot, and there's a nice stop there as Wall is going to hang on to that one. So they are really slow on updating the shots here, so we'll get a couple of these back going. But yeah, really happy with the start that Joseph Wall is having. We know when Sammy was struggling, Waller came in and he was awesome. Andy, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the new subscribes, everybody. Much appreciated here on Halloween night. Toronto going to win this draw. Liljegren going to bring it back around. Long pass all the way up. Bertuzzi, he gets it at the red line. Can't really go anywhere as Doughty was up on him fast. King's going to dump this right back in. I got to say, I'd like to see Doughty get more involved. Doughty has had some tough years. Toronto going to swing this across, and they're going to back it all the way up. Giordano going to bounce it off the boards behind the goaltender to Liljegren. Liljegren reverses it to Giordano. He wasn't in position to take it. Endgame, what's going on? Welcome in. Leafs play Boston on Thursday. Adrian, yes, they do. We will be right here Thursday night, 7:30 for the Leafs and the Bruins. Big rivalry night for sure. Coming in, Tavares in the corner along the line, trying to get this one out. He's going to chip it. Here comes the Kings. The Kings walking in, steps aside, trying to go through in the corner. Battling there. There's some stick holding. Fiala in Brody. And the Leafs going to clear it to the line. Englund back. He's going to reverse this all the way down to Spence. Spence back up. Here comes Lafleur. He's going to throw it in. Toronto picks it up. Look out, Matthews. Nifty stick handing there. Wow. Good stick there by Matthews. Gets it into the Kings zone for Yarncroc. He turns it over. Matthews back in on the forecheck. Behind the Kings net, picking it up. Nobody there to help him out. Under 10 minutes to go here in the first period. They are flying. Kings, though, with the advantage, 1-0. Down around in the corner, Kings are looking for more. LA definitely has had more offensive zone time than Toronto has. Care, what's up? Great to see ya. Here's a shot, and Wall makes another good save. Toronto's got to start helping out their goaltender right now. There's been no jump for this team. Here comes LA again, walking in. Backhander across crease. Nice little pass there by Kopitar. Byfield couldn't pick it up. Riley going to flip this one out. Leafs going to make some changes. Get those fresh legs on as Kopitar brings it back into the Toronto zone. Sending it back to the point. Roy sending it across ice. Down in front, the shot's going to float wide. Picking it up, look out. Nyes is going to get bumped at the line, and he's going to get it over to David Kempf. Kempfer is going to throw this on the net, and it's going to be gloved down. And a nice save as Kopitar doesn't allow Kempf to get anywhere near the front of that net. So the LA Kings, with the 1-0 advantage about halfway through the first period, these guys have been playing tough hockey, really exciting hockey. Seth, what's going on? Welcome in. Leafs need to get on board. They certainly do. It's like, have they forgot the game plan? Have they forgot their strategies? I get it. The Kings are a tough team. They are playing fast. They're playing fast hockey, and the speed right now is posing to be a problem for the Toronto defenders. They just cannot catch up with their speed. So we'd like to see Toronto get going. What happened when they played last time they played like this, they all of a sudden picked it up halfway through the second period. So will they be able to do that today? God, I hope not. I just get going. It's not so hard. Curtis Joseph, what's going on? Welcome in. Great to see you. You better wear your black helmet today. Peter, I have to go get it. I got the other helmet today. I got the Halloween bucket. So if we got to put that on, it might make calling the game real bizarre, but we got it down beside me. So we're going to save that, the special bucket, the Halloween bucket, if we need it. Riley, what's going on? Mark, welcome in. Chris, welcome in. Thank you all for joining us here today. We appreciate it. Oh, come on, Leafs. We were all so amped. We were all so pumped up. It's Halloween night. Got to get those Kit Kats. Got to get those M&M peanuts. Got to get it going. The Leafs need to get it going. Jordan bringing out Carlton the Bear, saying, Carlton, let's go, Leafs. Time to get up and get going. You too can bring out Carlton the Bear and some of the other Leaf graphics on screen. All you have to do is exclamation mark points in the chat to tell you how many points you have earned. Sam already ate the candy from his... I had a little bit prepped, some M&M peanuts, some Mars bar. What else did I have? A Twix. But they're all the mini ones, so it's okay. You know, you got to eat enough of the mini ones so it equals one of the big ones, right? That's how it works. Casey, what's up? Good to see you. All right, time to go. Time to get this going. Ah, Holmberg going to get tossed out of the draw. Noah Gregor coming in to take it. Fourth line for the Leafs going in against Philip Deneau. LA is going to win this draw. Here comes Drew Doughty. Doughty with the puck, going to start playing this one down the left side. Back over to Doughty. Doughty heads up. He's kind of looking to the right now. He does. Passes it up, and it's tipped into the Leaf zone. Wall out to stop it for Liljegren. Liljegren plays it up ahead. Here comes Toronto. Gregor's going to throw this up the line. It's tipped in by Reeves, and I think it went up and out of play, clipping the net. Brian, how's it going? Welcome in. So Drew Doughty, man, Drew Doughty has been incredible. Since 08-09, he's played 25 plus minutes of ice time a game. That's 770 games He's been over. That's a lot of ice time. He's had a great career, Drew Doughty, but he's been a little quiet the last couple years. Ron, what's going on? There it is. Ron checking the points out. LA bringing this into the high slot, cycling back around. Spence gonna pass this one off. Switching around. Here comes LA, dripping to the front of the net, and they score. Philip Deneau. Philip Deneau is going to put it in after a fancy pass there. Was that Kevin Fiala? Who was it that made this pass? Oh, it's Trevor Moore. Trevor Moore. Great little move. Shakes off Liljegren, passes it right through the crease, back door to Deneau. Holy cow. Excellent move by Trevor Moore. And again, Joseph Woll, no time, as Deneau is literally standing on the edge of the crease, and he just taps it in as Woll goes down post to post in the splits. Great goal for the Kings. That speed, like I said, that speed is a trouble for Toronto. They're having a very difficult time with it. Excellent speed. Toronto's got to figure out their game plan. Here they come again, a shot. Woll makes that save, and it's deflected up into the net. Wow. So this was Trevor Moore. I mean, I loved Trevor Moore when he was in Toronto. Trevor Moore was super exciting. I mean, he had so much potential. He just never had a top chance here with the Maple Leafs. And Trevor Moore getting it done here with the LA Kings. That was absolutely spectacular. Toronto's going to win this draw. Klingberg going to pass it over to Riley. Riley to Bertuzzi, and Bertuzzi just backhands this up and out of the zone. Picked up by Nylander. He's going to play it in. Tavares in on the forecheck, going in there hard. He's going in against Pierre-Luc Dubois, and Tavares comes away with it. Bertuzzi with the puck, but he's got nowhere to play it. Over to Nylander. Nylander trying to get room. Nobody's skating for Toronto. LA's being super aggressive on the puck carrier. Nylander with a toe drag. What a shot. Rebound is there. Cannot get the rebound. Klingberg puts into the high slot. A backhand coming through. Great moves there by Nylander. They just couldn't put it in. They couldn't bury the biscuit. Coming out, and again, the Kings going to bring this one into the Toronto zone. Setting it up. Klingberg now going to cut around with it. Here it comes Klingberg. Straight up the middle. Going to pass it over to Matthews. Matthews can't control it. And this is going to come out again. Yarncroc going to hammer this one in. 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go here in the first period. And that one's going to be blown down. Nylander, pretty fancy pants move there. Coming through. Love to see that. But if anything has taught us, anything can happen when it Phil, anything can happen. That is for sure. Anything can happen. I don't understand what happened. The first 2 games of the year were so good, and they've slowed down drastically. Yarncroc going to play it over. Prep wants a wave, so we'll get that wave going. I'm going to count it down. All you got to do is put your virtual wave hands in the air. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, get the wave hands up in the air. Nah, Grandpa the Gamer, they are a pretty solid squad. They are a really good squad this year. They are taking it hard to this Maple Leaf team. You gotta love it. You gotta love to see the Kings playing good hockey. It's been they've had a tough time. They're sitting in 5th right now with 10 points. 6:43 to go. 7-5 are the shots on net, but 2-0 on the scoreboard. Here it is. We'll go again. Hey, another round. We'll get the wave hands going. Yarncroc cross check from behind. Oh, geez. Gregor's gone. Brody. That's a bonehead play, Brody. Kempe hammers the Leaf player from behind. So Brody turns around and gives it right back to Kempe. And what happens in hockey? The retaliator gets called. So Kempe gets away with one as he takes Yarncroc from behind into the boards. No call. But then Brody just absolutely sandwiches Kempe. You can't do that, Brody. Right in front of the official, too. So Brody goes for cross-checking. They were identical cross-checks. Identical cross-checks, both in front of the ref. So I don't like that at all. I mean, but you're going to get caught every time on the retaliation. But that's a play where the official really should have called both. So the Kings get a chance to extend their lead on the power play. 2-0 LA. Brody in the box. Doughty going to play this one up. Kopitar in the middle. Here is a cross ice pass. Kempe couldn't put it in. Back to the line for Doughty. Doughty going to play it up. Max, what's going on? Welcome in. They certainly do look asleep. They certainly do. So they got to get it going. They got to get in here. Put Willie and Matthews together. Yeah, you know what? I think that would be okay. I'm torn though. I mean, Willie's playing so well with Tavares. It makes me nervous to break up that chemistry. But it might be worth it. It might be worth it. Swap Willie and Mitchie. See if they can get, each other going. See if Tavares can get Mitch going and if Willie can get Matthews going. I think the only reason I'm not a huge fan of that move is, Tavares makes some good plays and sets up Willie. Here's a quick stick from Kempe, and he gets it down the ice. So Tavares sets up Willie, and Marner sets up Matthews. And the problem when you get Matthews and Nylander both on, they're both looking for a setup man. Although Nylander can play that role, but he's got such a lethal shot. Here it comes. Toronto's going to intercept, and they're going to send this down the ice. 50 seconds remain. 50 seconds remain in the Kings power play. Toronto has done a good job on the penalty kill. This is something all season, actually. Toronto's penalty kill has been improved from what it was. And Toronto has been a little more aggressive on the puck carrier when it comes in, which is probably why they're being more successful. Toronto going to steal again. Here's Riley, and a broken stick. And the shaft of a stick comes flying across the ice. What on earth happened there? Riley has it back in their own zone again. Going to send this out and down the ice. I don't know what happened. It happened off camera as Toronto had the puck. The shaft of a stick came flying across the ice. Oh, Onyx. That sucks, man. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it's okay. Down in the corner. Toronto trying to get it out. 5 seconds to go. Here comes Nylander. He's going to bring it up. Nylander and Matthews together here. Nylander bringing this into the corner. Matthews floating down low. Puck coming around. Couldn't get it to Matthews. Toronto coming up. Bertuzzi makes a nice play at the line to hold it in. Can't get it in deep. This is going to come out, and Toronto going to have to slow it down in the neutral zone as they get their lines shuffled around. Giordano, he's going to send it in. Here's a break for Tavares. Oh, and it rolls off his stick. Tavares made a nice play to come in, and he made a deke, and it just rolled off his stick. The hockey god's not with the Maple Leafs so far here tonight. Bertuzzi, he's going to go on and try and get it. He cannot do it. He's just way too slow. Now it's going to be dumped in, trying to pick this one up. Here's Klingberg in there. He can't get it. Grunstrom's going to pick it up. Coming inside of the net. Wall has to be sharp. In the slot, Toronto's going to feed it back to the line. Can't get it out. Problem with the first line is predictability. You know what, Colin? You're not wrong. Here's Nylander. He's going to slowly play this one out of the Leaf zone. Sending it across for Tavares. Tavares is going to back this one up. Plays it to his own D. I actually like that play. Here's Riley up to Domi. Domi's going to play this one in. He's going to get bumped off the back. Oh, nice play by Marner to feed Domi. Domi, he's cutting around. I'd like to see Domi get a good shot up here with this line with Matthews and Marner. Matthews being pressed up against the boards by Anderson. Fiala digging in here. Crowd is upset. No penalty called as Domi got dumped. Going to send it in. And Anderson steals and gets it to the line. Toronto going to turn and go right back. Here's Matthews. Matthews coming in. He's got to cycle around. Now he's going to dump this low. Marner, Riley coming out. Domi's going to intercept. Domi trying to get to Matthews. Puck is bouncing everywhere. Matthews trying to cradle it in the slot. And King's going to take it away from him. LA off the boards. Doughty throws his whole body into that pass as he goes flying. Here come the Kings. Pierre-Luc Dubois. Little crisscross with Fiala. Jump. Gonna get this one to Domi. Domi intercepts. Toronto, look out. Gets it ahead to Holmberg. Homie gonna throw it in the corner. Giordano, first one in as a puck bounced towards the front of the net. Doughty gonna play this one up the right side. Kings getting it all the way down the ice. Reeves gonna cut off his man as Toronto throws it around. Here comes LA, playing it right back in. LA is controlling this game. 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes to go in this first period. Gregor going to throw this one in. LA stops it just inside the line, and very quickly they're going to play it through the neutral zone. LA going to hammer this now into the Toronto zone, trying to get it going. If you have not hit that thumbs up button yet, hit that like button. We would appreciate it very much. And of course, if you're new to the show, make sure you hit that subscribe. We're only a couple subscribers away from 8720. Back down in the corner, Grundstrom going to pick this up. 144 now to go. LA taking their sweet time on the move. Here they come up the left side. Going to pitch this into the Toronto zone. Legason going back in there to get there. He's being cut off by Kalev. In the corner for Tavares. Tavares can't get it out. Bertuzzi can't get it out. Turning, hammering it towards the net. It goes wide, and Wall's going to shovel it into the corner. Tavares in on his man. He's working hard, and he's just being shaked off. Nice move there by Deneau. Deneau is so quick. Back to the line. Roy's going to keep it in. Again, behind the net. Little drop pass there. Here's Trevor Moore out in front. Oh, my God. I thought that went in. A beautiful pass from Trevor Moore to Deneau again. Going to play this one around. Toronto's going to pick it up. Here we go. Last minute.
Last minute of play in this period.
Here they go. They're going to play this up. Trying to get it going. Nylander back to pick it up. He's going to drop it there for Riley as everybody's switching things around. It's only the first period. Toronto's trying to get back. Yes, they do, Jonathan. Yes, they do. They got to get snappy with it. Dora, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you, new subscriber, hitting that subscribe button. Coming down in the corner, 30 seconds to go. Brody in there. He's going to pick this one up, trying to move it. Brody gets it to the line for Nyes. Nyes. He's going to give it to Domi. Domi just flicks this one in. Nyes going in against Doughty. Doughty plays it to the line. Grundstrom is there. 20 seconds to go. Trying to get back. Here's a long shot. It's going to go wide and bounces all the way back to the Toronto blue line. All the way around. TJ Brody's there to pick it up. Brody, he's going to stop pop now. He's going to go over to David Kemp. Kemp sends it across. Kings going to hold on to that puck. And that's going to do it for the first period of play. 2-0 for the LA Kings. Let's go to the intermission screen and let's talk. All right, I got to update the scores here. Of course, let's see. Of course, I have them labeled wrong on my end, but that's okay. This one is LA. 2-0 Kings. All right, here's the stats in this game so far. And thank you for all those likes and hearts on Facebook. That was awesome. I saw those come through, so thank you so much. All right, here it is. 2-0 Kings. England, his first from Dubois with his third assist. Then it was Deneau, his second from Moore in Spence. Shots on goal. This has 7 for the Kings, 6 for Toronto. Toronto ahead in the faceoff circle at 55.6%. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. 9 hits for the Kings, 2 for the Maple Leafs. Let's just stop here for a second because this is where I have a significant problem. We've talked about this game in and game out. Toronto went out and said, we need to get tougher. We need more grit, some grime. We need guys to start hitting. So we went out and got Ryan Reeves to shake some skulls. We went out and got Bertuzzi to start throwing his body around. We got Domi to start playing physical. Why is it Toronto only has 2 hits in this first period? Why is it every period of the last several games that we've called, Toronto is behind in the hits category? I don't understand. We went out to bring in physical players and nobody's playing physical. It's not that hard. Hit somebody. They're there. You know what these things are? Shoulders. They're meant for body checking. Oh, sorry. Frustrating. Block shots. 5 block shots for Toronto. That number is lower than usually their period average. Only 1 for the Kings. That's because Toronto isn't getting a lot of shots on net. 4 giveaways for the Maple Leafs. 2 for the Kings. But 3 takeaways for the Leafs. 1 for the Kings. Kevin Fiala had the penalty, and so did TJ Brody. Now, if we take a look before we get into talking about all the fun stuff, let's take a look at the out of town scoreboard for today, this Halloween night. And hey, there's only 2 games, this one and the Canucks Preds that start at 10 o'clock. Well, if you didn't catch up on all the games yesterday, there were some exciting games. The Bruins defeated the Panthers in overtime yesterday. That was a good one. The Kraken defeated the Lightning in overtime. The Red Wings, they won in overtime against the Islanders. The Rangers won in overtime against the Jets. A lot of OT games. The Golden Knights won against the Canadiens in a shootout. And in a surprise win, the Coyotes 8-1 over the Chicago Blackhawks yesterday. They put up an 8 spot. I don't think the Coyotes scored 8 goals in a game all of last year. Heck, I don't know if the Coyotes scored 5 goals in a game all of last year. So that team is absolutely for real. So now you're up to speed on what happened yesterday and a little bit of today. The one thing I want to talk about as I talk about using the shoulders for hitting, I don't know if you saw the play that happened in that Florida-Boston game the other day, but Charlie McAvoy came in with a very cheap shot hit against Ekman Larson. Now, if you've been following along the Boston Bruins over the last couple seasons, you know they've been doing amazing things. Boston set a record for wins and points last year. They were through the roof. If you've watched them whenever they played your team or the Maple Leafs, Boston always took those cheap shots. They'd come in from behind, they'd come in up high, they'd come in late, slashes on the hands, all this stuff. Daniel, what's going on? Welcome in. But this is what happened. In the game, Charlie McAvoy comes in, cutting across in front of the net, gets the shoulder right on the side of the chin of Ekman Larson. He hit him really up high, clipped him, and he goes down. And McAvoy has done this a lot. McAvoy has definitely been in there hitting dirty. And so the NHL Department of Player Safety and George Peros, who I have been extremely critical of. I don't think George Peros has been consistent. I don't like a lot of his calls. But in this case, they agreed and they came to terms that McAvoy has been suspended 4 games for his hit against Ekman Larson. 4 games. And I think this is good. I would have actually liked to see it be a little bit longer, maybe 5 or 6. But he came in, got the shoulder right on the chin of Ekman Larson and took him out. There is an art to hitting. If you've never played the game before, you know it is extremely impactful what a big hit can do. You can turn your team around, you can do a lot of things, but if you've never played, it's tough to understand because you really just see 2 people running into each other. It is very, very difficult to explain why it is so hard to get a good hit in. But if you have played, you understand how important it is and what you need to do, right? You got to watch the guys. You don't want to get them in the head. You want to get the chest. You want to hit them well. But guys are moving. Guys are different sizes. So it is tough. And that's why I say there's an art to it. Host is so violent tonight. There's an art of hitting. But there really is, right? This is something they teach the kids when you get into some of the higher levels of hockey at a younger age. They really spend time on teaching people on how to hit and how to take a hit. When you're in the corner, you got to brace yourself, stick up on the boards. You'll notice that when guys are going in the corner, they're kicking with their feet. They got to stick up on the boards. They're doing what they can do. So you really have to brace yourself. You have to protect yourself. The minor leagues, they all have stop signs on the back of their jersey around the neck. They have stop signs there for a reason. And that's because hitting from behind has become so out of control that they've had to actually put stop signs there, hoping that someone will see it and they'll go, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this. And I think the biggest challenge why things like that happen, the hits from behind, the hits to the head, what we saw in this game, TJ Brody didn't like that his man got cross-checked from behind, so he went in on Kempe in a very dangerous hit, cross-checked him lower back, into behind, into the boards. The respect level in the game has changed tremendously, and that is very, very unfortunate. We've talked about this in the past, and I hate to harp on it, but the way the game is played today, the respect level between players is very, very low. Now, if there's an NHL player, an OHL player, an AHL player, somebody has happened to be watching, I'd love to talk about you. I'd love to talk about this with you because everybody will say, Well, I have respect for him. I have respect. I have respect for this guy, that guy. But on the ice, in the middle of battle, when emotions are high, if they had the respect for one another, they wouldn't take those shots. When you're going into the corner, look for the reflection off the glass. That's right. Look over your shoulder, check in the glass. Nick, what's up? Happy Halloween. Um, so you got to protect yourself and you got to hit smart. So that's what they try to teach people, but it's tough, right? When you're mad, when you're angry and you see an opportunity, it's hard to say no. Now, there are times, when a guy's going in the corner and another guy's coming in to hit him, the guy in the corner kind of stops and changes direction. And that's dangerous because the guy ends up getting plowed from behind. There are accidents that happen. It's not a perfect system here, but I think guys just need to be a little more respectful and take a little bit more care into what they're doing. And that will, lengthen the career of a lot of these players. So, anyways, that's my rant for today. That's my rant. And just, it came to my mind because after watching TJ Brody just flambe Kempe with that cross check from behind, that's not necessary. We don't need to see that. There are other ways to get him back. Take his number. Hey, it was Kempe. They did it. Great. I'm going to wait till next time he has the puck and I'm going to get him open ice. Onyx says original Doritos or Fritos. Oh, Doritos. Onyx, give me Doritos Cool Ranch any day of the week. I'm down. Love it. Nothing that can't be solved by exchanging recipes. There you go, Prep. That's exactly it. It was a crime of passion. Exactly. These are the days of our lives on ice. The crimes of passion. I like that. That's funny. So let's do something. We started this in the last game. We'd like to open it up again today. We opened up the Q&A feature since it's Halloween, since we're all having fun. Let's open up the Q&A where you can ask me anything and it'll actually call out your questions. Oh my gosh, why is this so slow? No, I don't want to start a poll. I want to start a QA. So what this QA does is it allows you to send in your questions. So then it helps me to identify them a lot easier in the chat. Tank, what's going on? Welcome in. And again, thank you all for joining us today here on Halloween. Hope everybody had a great Halloween earlier tonight. You went out, you dressed up. Let me know, what did you dress up as? What did everybody go out as? Or if you stayed behind and you just opened the door, what did you wear? Mark, what's going on Facebook? Thank you for watching. I appreciate that. Good to have you. Good to see you. So let me know, what did you dress up as? Triton says, what are your favorite horror movies? Oh, great question. It is Halloween. What are your favorite horror movies? Let's see. Just try and hit a big play on Trevor Moore. Trevor Moore is awesome. So my favorite horror movies, I'm a Nightmare on Elm Street guy. Freddy Krueger, he was my dude. Loved Freddy Krueger, loved Nightmare on Elm Street, and no remakes, no originals, no remakes, none of that stuff. Just the originals. They were pretty good. Even Freddy vs. Jason, I enjoyed, even though it was a little weird. But yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street was my jam. Onyx says Coke or Pepsi. I know I asked the hard-hitting questions. Onyx, Coke all the way. Coca-Cola. I love Coca-Cola. I drink way too much, or I used to. I've been off the Coca-Cola for a while now. Once in a while, I will go and have an occasional, but nothing on a hot summer day beats a glass bottle chilled Coca-Cola. Noah's over here giving me the thumbs down. He prefers Pepsi. Let's see, how about the original Halloween? Halloweens were okay. I didn't mind the Halloweens. They were okay. Scream I liked too. I really enjoyed Scream. Scream was good. The new Screams that came out were kind of cool. I like the twist on it. It says favorite animated Halloween film. Ooh, favorite animated Halloween. That's tough. I mean, does Muppets Haunted Mansion count? I know it's not really Halloween, but I really enjoyed Muppets Haunted Mansion. It's not really animated either, I guess. Okay, let's say Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas was, that's probably one of the best animated Halloweens out there. How does a zombie with no nose smell? Awful. Very us. Nice. I like that. Was a good one. That was a good one. Let's see. I haven't seen that, Grandpa the Gamer. I have not seen that one at all. Let me ask you guys a question. What is your, since we're talking about movies here, what is your favorite hockey movie? Michael, how's it going? Welcome in. What is your favorite hockey movie? What was your best Halloween costume ever? Ooh, prep. One year I went as Batman. I actually had a Batman, like a real Batman costume. That was pretty sweet. That was good. I've gone as hockey players so many times, but yeah, Batman was probably my favorite one. If you had to move to another city and root for another team, where would you go? Florida. Florida Panthers would be the team, and it would be somewhere in and around that area. Host, tell us that time that someone or something scared you worse. Huh? What? Tell us a time that someone or something scared you the worst. I get scared all the time. I get when stuff jumps out, man, I get that creeps me out. Let me tell you, when I was a very little lad, PW, what's up? When I was very small, we were at Disney World and they used to have the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs ride. And I remember going on it and asking the cast member if anything jumps out, because it was one of those dark rides, and they said, "Oh, at the very end, there's the witch that jumps out." And I spent the whole ride like this with my hands over my eyes, and it scared the life out of me. Slapshot, best hockey movie ever, Jesse. That was pretty good. Quite enjoyed Slapshot. I think for me, one of my favorites that I can watch over and over and over is Mystery Alaska. I love Mystery Alaska. Mary Rose, what's going on Facebook? Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us here tonight. 72 Summit Series. Yeah, that was pretty good. What other hockey movies? Goon. Daniel says Goon. You know what? The first Goon was okay. The second Goon I did not like. Charlie, yes. Youngblood. Youngblood was amazing. That's another one I can watch. Michael, hello there. But I gotta say, for me, Mystery Alaska is absolutely wild. If you have not seen it, you got to see it. Hank Azaria is in there. Dude from Gladiator, what's his name? From Gladiator, Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe is in there. You got some good names, of course. Mike Myers. Mike Myers playing a Don Cherry like role was in there. Happy Gilmore. I guess Happy Gilmore is about as much of a hockey movie as Die Hard is a Christmas movie, so I guess it works. Mighty Ducks, and you got a Conway jersey, Nick. That's awesome. Mighty Ducks were pretty good. I quite enjoyed the Mighty Ducks as they went along. Poor Hans gets me every time. Miracle was pretty good. Yeah, my daughter has been Charlie Chaplin, Mike. Whoa, Beetlejuice, nice. Prep, those are amazing. I'd love to see some photos of those. They must be pretty cool costumes. Noah jump out. Yeah, thanks, Triton. Appreciate that. One of the other movies which I like a lot, a good hockey movie. I mean, Mystery Alaska was one. You're gonna laugh at me. You're gonna laugh at me a lot. I don't know. Well, it's not really a hockey movie, but it is a movie on ice. Dina's already laughing. Do you even know what I'm gonna say?
Yeah, I do.
What am I gonna say? Come over, say it in the microphone. Let's get Dina's prediction. What? Okay, what am I gonna say? She's already laughing at me. What am I gonna say?
Cutting edge.
Yes, cutting edge. That is correct. The cutting edge. That's so funny. Cutting edge.
35 years.
I know.
Let's be real.
Cutting Edge. Such a great movie. That was really funny. Love the Cutting Edge. How many times do you scare the boys? Triton, all the time. So we have this thing in our household that Noah kind of started it, where he'll just hide somewhere and jump out at you, until we started doing it back to him and he didn't think it was so funny. Now I do it to Jacob all the time. Although we kind of have a truce because he started doing it back. So we kind of have a truce. But yeah, we used to jump out and scare each other all the time. But yeah, Cutting Edge was so good. I know it's not a hockey movie, but it was great. And then, of course, on the heels of Cutting Edge, and what's that movie that I watch like every night with Will Ferrell? Blades of Glory. Blades of Glory. Another great one. No, it's not really that great, but it's a good bedtime movie. But yeah, Mystery Alaska, that's my go-to. We're calling it there. Who's tells it to, okay, so they're about to come back. Get your last questions in. Last questions in the QA module, and then we're gonna close it and get back to this second period as they're coming on the ice. They're about to get going. Dallas, what's going on? Welcome in. Dallas, what's your favorite hockey movie? Let us know. I'd love to know what your favorite hockey movie is. Tidy, what's up? Welcome in. I've been here for 3 seasons. Yeah, I've been here for a while. I can't believe this is our 3rd season already. It's been so much fun. Thank you all. Tim, Craig, how's it going? Welcome in on Facebook. Here we go. Monty is here. What's up, Monty? They're out. Let's get to the game screen as the second period is about to get going. All right, Leafs, you know what time it is. Second period on Halloween. It's time to put the scare into these LA Kings. Wall going to play this one up, trying to come on. Antonio, how's it going? Welcome in. Did the Kings play in the Stanley Cup? They did. The LA Kings played against the Montreal Canadiens. And I think that was a horrible time for me after the Gretzky high stick. Here's a shot. That one's going to be knocked aside. Riley in the corner. They're going to send this one around. Beverly, good to see you. Hello there. Here comes Yarn Croc, going to walk in, bring this over, tries to pitch it over to Marner. LA is going to cut that one off. They get it down the ice for Liljegren. I got to update. I owe the Kings some shots here. They always update those shots after the first period. Toronto on the move. This game is being played in Toronto. Yes, Mark, this is in Toronto tonight. It's a late start in Toronto. Thank you so much. They come out in front. All the way down, Bertuzzi sending it to the point. Toronto walking in, throwing it towards the net. Tavares with the tip, but he can't put it in. Toronto holds the line. Tavares all alone behind the net, picking it up. Somebody get open for him. Has it knocked off his puck in the corner. Quick stick by Garikov. Nylander throws it in front. Bertuzzi couldn't get it. I'm about ready to send Bertuzzi down to the 4th line. Just saying. Great play at the line by Giordano. Held that in. Now LA with another chance. They're going to bring this one out. 3-on-3 into the Leaf zone. The Kings are crisscrossing. A quick stick by Bertuzzi's going to knock it out. Nylander's racing in to pick it up. He goes into the corner against Waugh. Waugh comes away with it. Maybe the Leafs are blinded by the Kings' shiny silver helmets. They can't see the puck. That's the problem. Bitter, so bitter. That's right, Dallas. That is right. Here comes Toronto again. They're going to send this one in. Like 5 shots in the first period. That's atrocious. You cannot get anything done. Both these teams not doing well. And again, if you missed it, the goal scored on Wall, he had 0 chance on. Coming around, Nye's going to put it back to the point. Here's Domi, tries to go back to Nyes. Nyes has it in the corner. He's spinning around, being pushed on the puck. Nye still with it. Good frame. Matt Nye strong on his feet. To Domi. Up to Klingberg. Klingberg out of nowhere with a shot. And that one goes off the goaltender and out. Lagesson has to come back and pick this one up. Lagesson bringing it all the way back, and he's got Lafayette all over him. Turning this one around. Here's a shot that's going to sail just wide. Now they've taken a shot away from the Kings. Make up your mind. Lagesson going to play this one up. Couple minutes gone here, and really it's the same type of game. Forrest, how's it going? Welcome in. Here come the Kings. Doughty again. Beverly wants the wave going, so let's get her fired up. We'll count it down, get those wave hands rolling. 3, 2, 1. Hey, get the wave hands going. Down in the King zone, Toronto with it. Playing it to the line, going to keep this one in. Cycling around, trying to cut it off. They can't do it. Nice pass up to Grunstrom. He's going to give it to Doughty. Doughty carries this one out. Cross-ice pass. Gregor can't cut it off, and it hits the linesman. The Leafs saved by the linesman, and their 4th line trying to bring it back into the King zone. Hey, Justin, what's up? Not a lot of shot attempts. Not at all. Not at all. Riley going to flip this one ahead. Brody taking a look. Plays it up to Riley. Reverse up to Matthews. Matthews putting it across. Oh, Riley tips it just over the net. Riley jumping up into the play a lot with Matthews. Love to see that. Riley going to keep it in front. Yarncroc is there. He's battling at it. And the goaltender, Cam Talbot, comes across, making a beauty of a stop as he has to grab that one. Thank you so much, new subscriber. Welcome to the channel. We appreciate you hitting that subscribe. And over 100 likes. Thank you all so much. Let's go. Great job today. Justin coming in, hitting that sub button for us. Putting us one away from 87-20. Oh boy, oh boy. Leafs trying to get in there, trying to dig it through. In the corner, Toronto off the draw. They're battling for it in there, trying to come away from it. Who's open? Who's open? Marner's waiting for it. Marner's waiting. Matthews, he's getting pushed into the boards. Yeah. Yarncroc is in the boards. Marner now going to take his guy against the boards. It's 3-on-3 against the boards. Liljegren pinches up. And after all that, Trevor Moore came away with it. Marner knocks it back in the corner. Wad's going to play this around. Here comes the squads to play along the boards on the far side. Now it's picked up by the Kings. Kings easily walking around Yarncroc. Yarncroc goes down. He kind of tripped up Roy. No call there. Roy takes Liljegren hard into the boards from behind. No call. Here's a cross-ice pass, a shot. Huge save by Wall. Great save by Wall. But how was that not a penalty? As Liljegren was just flambéed into the Google Pixel sign. Coming around behind to Trevor Moore. Moore carrying this one around. Passes it out. It's stolen by Toronto. Here's Tavares. He's going to chip this ahead. Tried to spring Nylander. Could not get it over to him. Here's Doughty slowing this one down. Come on, Leafs. Let's get it going. Here's a lead pass for Fiala. He misses it. Klingberg's going to send it around. Liljegren misses it. Cross ice pass takes a Kings hop off the boards. They're going to play this one across. That's right. Mark found the officials. We now know why they didn't make the call. High shot on the Wall. And Joseph Wall is going to hang on to that. Joseph Wall. Outstanding. He has been playing good tonight, and the Leafs leaving him out to dry. The Kings finally have now passed 10 shots. 10 shots. Again, thank you all so much for clicking that like. Again, make sure you hit that subscribe as well. 14 hits to 7. Toronto finally getting some hits on, but so are the Kings. Fiala's going to lose that draw. Brody's going to throw it right up the middle. Tipped ahead. Left there. Knives is going to leave it there for Toronto. Tripped up again. No call. Come on. Oh, yes, there is a call. Thank you. The other official that was off camera puts the arm in the air. He wasn't waving it like he didn't care, but it was up there. So Fiala is going to go to the box again. His second penalty of the game. Toronto going to go on the power play. This is where they need to turn this around. Now is the time. This squad needs to turn things around. So let's go. Thank you on Facebook, hitting those likes. That's right. Max, need that power play goal. Darth Gator in the house. What's up, Darth? Darth Gator went out for Halloween as Obi-Wan Kenobi. Come on, Matthews. That's right. Let's go. Let's get them going, Dallas. And the Kings going to clear this one out and down the ice. Well, that's not how you start a power play. Joseph Wall going to set it up. Klingberg back to pick it up. I still don't like Klingberg on this first unit. They need to go back to Marner. Matthews to Marner. Sorry, I said Marner. I meant Riley. Here's a shot by Toronto as Matthews goes cartwheeling over Trevor Lewis. Trevor Lewis kind of cut him off. Matthews flips over there. Doing a power play too. Need Trevor Moore to hit one more shot on goal. Justin, Trevor Moore has been awesome. Do you know what? It's Halloween. You should take a minute and go grab some candy. I've had enough, Triton. I'm good. Phantom, what's going on? Good to see ya. Can you believe there is talk of another NHL team in Atlanta? I would like it. Third time's the charm. That's right. Toronto off the draw. Klingberg is going to send it in. It's knocked up in the air. Marner tried to bat it out. Kopitar there to pick it up. And Cope's going to send it the length of the ice. Toronto's getting some chances, but Talbot is just stopping them. And LA is playing a good group team defense around them. Really great defense. Here comes Marner, going to bring it in, flipped it over to Nylander. Nylander's going to leave it there for Klingberg. Give it back to, oh, come on, Klingberg. You're such a bum.
I forgot he's terrible.
Klingberg.
What the hell are you doing?
Like he had to just give it to Nylander. They're all going to laugh at us. Let's go. Here's Yarncroc. He's going to send this one in. Nylander lets it go around behind the net. Domi, he's being worked over. Buck good in the corner. Yarncroc comes over to help him out. Can't get it to the line. And here come the Kings. Short-handed. It's Trevor Moore. Trevor Moore, nifty little move. Trevor Moore with a shot on net. There you go. Justin, does that count? Trevor Moore with a beauty of a play. A shot on net, short-handed. Wow. Oh, Trevor Moore, what are we going to do with you? Yikes. So bitter. Let's go. Toronto going to win this off the draw. 20 seconds left in the power play. Cam Talbot is from your town. Nice, Phantom. That's awesome. Right, put Riley back. C-Arms, you got that correct. It needs to happen. I have a skeleton on my roof. Maybe next year I'll just poke some fun at myself and dress it as a Leafs fan. Prep, that's hysterical. Here comes Toronto. Bertuzzi with it. Power play has expired. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Bert sending it to the line for Domi. Domi walking in. Domi, cross-ice pass for Bertuzzi. He missed it. This coming all the way down. Bertuzzi's going to haul his man down. Oh, my gosh. Bertuzzi. Let's go back to basics. You cannot use your stick or your legs to interfere and trip up with a player on the opposing team. That's what we call penalty, eh? Come on. You got to set the tone here, Leafs. It's time to set the tone. And they are failing to do that. Oh, we all miss Hall. That we do. We could really use Justin Hall. I bet Leaf fans never thought you'd be saying that about now. Justin Hall, do you want to come back? I know you're leading the league. Good night, buddy. Hope you had fun. Oh, Justin Hall. Justin Hall. I would take Justin Hall right now over Klingberg anytime. Thank God that didn't count. Or it might not have updated yet, but I don't really want more to get another shot on goal. Oh, well, it's Justin Hall. Take a drink. That's right. Every time we cheer on Justin Hall. Cheers, everybody. I went out as a Zamboni driver with Bertuzzi stuck on my grill. Peter, that's funny. I don't understand. Prep, thank you. They did, the little one had a great time. The big one, not sure yet. I'll let you know when he comes home. But yeah, they're gonna have a great time. I hope everybody's had a great Halloween. I hope everybody got some of their favorite candy. It's that time of year. You get to get candy and you get to have all the leftovers. But welcome in, regardless where you're watching. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you do give us a follow on either platform. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure to follow our group, the Samwelb12 Experience. Even though it's listed on Facebook as the Samwelb12 Experience is moving, that's because we were actually going to move pages, but the page started doing really well, and I can't change the name back for like another 30 days. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks so much. Again, hit that subscribe. We're one subscriber away. If you want to go over and check out the stream on Facebook, pop over to Facebook. Hit a like on Facebook as well. So we'd appreciate you helping getting the algorithms going on both platforms. Here we go. LA Kings back on the power play. Trying to come out in front. Toronto's going to steal, and this is going to be pitched out and all the way down the ice. Good play, good play, good play. Here we come all the way down. The Kings moving back around. Kempe makes a move at the line. It was an offside, so that one is going to be slowed up. So again, thank you so much for everything. We appreciate it. Oh, we hit the limit. Oh, I see. Did I see our good friend come in? No, Mark, what's going on? I did see you. What's up, Mark? How's it going? Great to have you. Toronto going to send this all the way down the ice. LA in their own zone. We got 11 and a half to go in the second period. A minute and a half on the power play for the Kings. Fiala's going to pitch this one in. Giordano back to pick it up, and he's going to send it to the neutral zone. But Doughty, he was full speed. He was going to pick that one up. Got a black. I'm not a stranger here. I've never seen one of those. I didn't know that was a thing. Luke, what's going on? Welcome in. Here comes Dubois. Chasing it down low. In the corner. Stolen by Toronto. Toronto's going to play this one up and all the way down the ice. Here's Kemp coming in. Playing this one around. Kopitar steals. Copes bringing it in. Passes it over. Cutting around. Byfield driving towards the net. Wall makes a save. Toronto's going to pick it up. Short-handed Giordano. Going to play this across. Here's Nyes with a shot. And that's going to go wide. LA continuing to get shots on net. Down low. Liljegren. He can't pick this one up. He's getting knocked off the puck. Quentin Byfield working through. Coming in front, trying to chip it in. Picked up. Here's a shot. They score again. The Kings strike. Wow. The Kings strike again. Unbelievable. Liljegren was just battling over, trying to get this one out. Fiala feeds it across. It took a bounce, and it's a sharp wrist shot. Great wrist shot. Who picked that one up? Arthur Kaliev just absolutely blasted this one in. I'm not sure Wall saw it. 3-0 Kings. Ouch, that one hurts. That one hurts a lot. Kings trying to get it out. We got a penalty coming up to the Kings here now, so Toronto's going to go right on the power play. It's not that. Triton, that's funny. Wow. Bad luck. Yes, indeed. For those that don't know our Facebook group, let me drop the live link in. Do me a favor. Just click on over. Go hit a like, a heart. Say hello over on Facebook. Make sure you follow our Facebook group as well. Back to the line. Leafs going to keep this one in, trying to set things up. Passing it around. Riley wants it. He gets it over to Matthews. Matthews taking a look. Come on, Austin. Now would be a great time. Over to Tavares. Tavares walking in. Great save. The Kings can't clear. Back to Matthews. Matthews to the line. Hooking onto it. Back up to Matthews. Thank you very much. Coming around side of the net. Tavares going down low for Riley. Or Matthews, excuse me. Matthews behind the net. He tips it over to Tavares. Feeds it in the slot. Stopped it with a skate, but couldn't get the shot off. And this one is dumped all the way down the ice. Wow. Big time play there by Toronto. And the Kings able to just shut that door. Marner coming a line, dumping it through. Toronto setting it up. The Kings going to steal again. The Leafs just falling apart here. Now it's stolen by Nylander. Nylander coming in. Nylander cutting around Doughty. Goes high on the backhand. Nice save. Kings get this one out. Riley was not in position. But a nice little burst of speed there. And we got a penalty there. Cam Talbot's bucket fell off. There it is. Rocco, what's going on? Welcome on Facebook. Great to see a hockey action with everyone wearing his shirt. Love it. Thank you so much, Rocco. So funny. Great hockey action. So interesting. They were just explaining the new rule. If you remember, when the back of the helmet used to pop off, the goalies used to shake their head till the helmet fell off. They're not allowed to do that anymore. As soon as the puck comes out of their zone, they're allowed to take off the helmet to show that it's undone, and they'll blow the play down. So Kempe right off the draw with a minute left in the Leaf power play. He's going to play this one back. The Kings setting things up. Big Willie scores tonight. He's sharing a 100-year-old record. Oh, that would be awesome. Let's go, Willie. Let's get a Willie goal. Let's get a Matthews goal. Smile Mark, what's up? Welcome in. Playing this one down along in the corner. Yarncroc going to send it over to Domi. Domi tries to feed it back off the boards to the line. Here's Klingberg taking the shot. It hits a body in front and falls down. Bertuzzi going into hard against Doughty in the corner. Yarncroc picking it up. He's going to get it over to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi rips it around the far side. Liljegren and Klingberg both there. Klingberg comes away with it. He's going to pass this one up. Here's a little shot. Nice stop. Nobody in front of the net. You can shoot as much as you want, but if you don't get anybody standing in front of Talbot, your odds of scoring go down and down and down. Toronto's got to do a better job in that regard. They got to figure out a way. So we got 8 minutes left to go in the second period. This power play is just about over. Deneau in and take this draw against Holmberg. And Toronto's going to win it back to the line. Setting it up. Riley toe drag taking the shot. Doesn't get through. Toronto can't keep this one in. Oh my God, Brody. Power play has expired. Toronto trying to play this one up. Trying to walk in. Prep coming in with the gifted membership. Thank you so much, Prep. And the winner is Daniel. Congratulations, Daniel. The Grinch, what's going on? The Grinch, Rocco is over on Facebook. Over on the Facebook. Roy in the corner trying to feed this one around. Trying to get it to the line. Toronto doing a nice job now trying to hold this one in. They could only get something going. Sam, time to put your hockey helmet back on for the Leafs. Well, I might have to go get it the way they're playing. Holmberg can't get it. The King's going to bring this one out. I don't even think my helmet will do the job. Let's switch hats. Let's start there. We're going to switch hats. We're going to go with the Disney hat. Put a little pixie dust. Give them a little Disney magic. See what they can do. Welcome in, everybody. If you're brand new to the show, thank you for tuning in and joining us here tonight. The Kings and the Maple Leafs and the Leafs are in a little bit of trouble. But welcome in. My name is Sam. Thanks for joining us on Facebook and YouTube. We appreciate having you here. If you haven't already, hit that like button, give it a click. But also hit that subscribe. We're one away from 8720. We'd appreciate your subscribe. It's free. And then you can set your notifications and join us for all of our future broadcasts. We got one coming up this Thursday. It's a little bit of a big game. The Leafs and the Boston Bruins going to reunite and have some fun. It is going to be the first time Captain Brad Marchand takes on the Toronto Maple Leafs this season, and it is going to be wild. So make sure you tune in for that this Thursday. Leafs and the Boston Bruins. Now, if you're enjoying the channel, you can certainly check out a lot of our other videos. We post all kinds of stuff. So give us a watch. Check out some of our other content. You can also follow us on all the socials, Instagram, Facebook, of course, we've been talking about it, Twitter, TikTok. You can find us on all of those. Plus, just go to our website, Samwelb12 Experience, because that has all the information. Our streaming schedule, our social sites, some of our blogs. I'm actually way overdue. I got to put out another blog the first couple games of the season. But definitely check us out. We appreciate all your support so very much as we're getting going. CFL fans, playoffs, Eastern semifinal, Montreal against Hamilton is coming up soon. Saturday, BC versus Calgary, the West. Who is it going to be as they're trying to get things going? Of course, Canadian football, so much fun. Go Argos. Argos, what a dominant season they have had. Absolutely spectacular. So they're just about to drop the puck. Let's go, Leafs. It's time. The time is now, as John Cena says. Domi off the draw. Going to take this one. Bringing it right up the right side. Passing it across. Coming in is Kemfer. Kemfer driving towards the net. Giordano was in front. Couldn't get it. Fiala's going to turn this one right around. He's coming in. Liljegren watching him. Drop pass. Shot. Wall makes the save. Fiala goes upstairs, kind of over the back of Domi to try and knock it down. Coming out around the side of the net is Alex Lafreniere. Trying to come through back to the point. Here's a little shot. That one's going to go wide. Wall got run into, though, as the LA player was cutting across the crease. Puck finds its way through the neutral zone, and the Kings just turning on it again. Wow, this Toronto team, I'll be honest, it's a little tough to watch right now. Kings going to back this one up again. With 6 minutes, just over 6 minutes to go, they are in full control. I'm sure Sam would have done to the nines. Oh, boy. What was I doing to the nines? Sam forgot our friend who calls CFL games. Coming around, yes, our...
Oh, yeah.
Another... Dallas, you can drop the link in. Another channel... Rising Rhino calling CFL games. You can check him out. Free insults. What's going on? Leafs suck on defense again this year. Getting worse. It is getting worse. The Leafs definitely having some struggles, and just do not like it. Do not like that the Leafs D is letting us down again. It is very, very tough. They're just not... I'm trying to think, like, what are they doing wrong, right? The Leafs defense, first of all, a lot of the offensive players are struggling to come back and play better defense. We've talked about this in the past. We've talked about this at length, about group defense, and the Kings are doing a good job doing that today. The offensive stars of the Leafs are coming back, but they're not getting too far back and too far involved. They need to do a better job playing the group defensive style. The problem when you have guys like Klingberg out there and Brody, they're struggling. They can't keep up with the pace of this game. Giordano is doing an okay job, actually, but the speed of the Kings is such an issue, such a problem for the Maple Leafs right now. Road Warrior, what's going on? The Shark players dressed as the Leafs tonight. That's what it seems. That's what it seems. It's tough, but we're not getting down. We're staying positive. We can still come back. We got a whole period and a bit to play. They just need one. They need one in this period to get them going, and then to come out in the third and pick up the two. Evan, how's it going? I am fantastic. Thanks for coming in and being here. Appreciate it very much. So the Leafs can do this. We know they can. So it's your time. It's time for everybody to help turn this around. In the chat, if you're a channel member, drop the Go Leafs Go emoji, drop the Leafs emoji, drop the Carlton emoji. If you are a fan of the Leafs, get the Go Leafs Go GLG, get something going. Let's turn the tides around. Let's will the boys to the net and get them to score. Here we go, face off. Kings have it. They're going to put it into the Leafs zone. Riley is there to pick it up. He's going to pick this up. They do need more speed. In the corner. Riley going to bounce it off the boards. Here's Brody. Brody going to backhand it up. There it is. The sign's coming in. We're going to ignore that Triton comment. Riley going to send this all the way down the ice. Goaltender comes out to play it around. Toronto's going to cut it off. They keep it in. Toronto again going to keep it in. Throwing it towards the net, and a beauty of a glove save by Cam Talbot. Toronto was just getting going. They were just getting started. So here we go. Nylander was not on that last shift, and here he comes. You asked for it. Look at this. Nylander, Marner, Matthews, the three amigos together again. And that was a shimmy redemption. Marner with it off the draw, going to pitch it in front to Liljegren. Liljegren throwing it towards the net. And that one's going to tip down. There's our good friend and partner, the Bear Shark. We're going to talk about him momentarily. Coming around, Liljegren trying to hold this one in. Puts it in the corner. Nylander can't catch up to it. Matthews going in with a little bump. This comes around. The only problem with taking Bertuzzi off the line here is you lose some of that grit. But I guess he wasn't, or Yarncroc. Oh, it's a 2-on-1. Here's a shot, and that's going to go wide. It's exactly what I was talking about. Taking away Yarncroc, you lose some of that grit. Here's Nylander stealing it, feeds it across from Matthews. Great save as Talbot comes across. Matthews in that corner. I'll get your cheer, Triton. Klingberg, he overskates it. Cannot pick up the puck. Lizotte going to throw this one down. Wall going to grab it, putting it down. Here we go. We can't pie that bear shark. I know, Jonathan, wouldn't that be awesome? Coming back around. This one going in the corner. King's going to send this up. I like the idea of putting Matthews, Marner, and Nylander together, but they still have to play a little defense. This one's going to come around. Far side. Behind the net, Giordano there to cut it off. Gio comes right out in front. Little drop pass. Oh, a shot, and they go just wide. Toronto got real lucky there. Putting it around. Spence going down low. The Kings are just skating circles around Toronto. They go up and over the shoulder of Wall. It drops down in the crease. The creativity there. Wow. Trevor Moore. This in the corner. Kempf going to throw it around. Lagesson is there. He's going to take a look. Playing this up to Domi. Domi can't get it through two King players. Nyes watching. Nyes almost steals in front. LA turning this one right around. The Kings have been outstanding. They just look absolutely outstanding right now. Jesse, what's going on? Welcome in. Yes, Mark, the same Cam Talbot. The same Cam Talbot. This coming around. Reeves going to tip this one down. Doughty with the puck. Going to stop behind the net. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Rocco at the Bear Shark. He is. I was impressed, Rocco. I was very impressed. Not going to lie. Picked up. Where's the puck? Oh, there it is. Everyone was looking for it. Toronto finally picks this one up. They're going to send it down. Tipped in. The Talbot out to play it around behind the net. Reeves goes in with a hard hit on Doughty. They're going to get this one out. Look out. TJ Brody. He bobbles his puck again. Brody having a tough series of games. Back up to Brody. He's going to hit the red line. Going to give it over to Gregor. Gregor sends it in. Brody continues down low. Coming in. Another big hit by Reeves. He floors Doughty. Reaver, it's about time you're hitting somebody. Long pass across from Doughty. Doughty coming up. Don't underestimate the Bear Shark. With a sharp knife and a guard. That's true. I don't appreciate... Yeah, right, Max? Here comes Liljegren passing this one up for Yarncroc. He tips it in. Yarny's going to the corner. Can't catch up to that puck. Reinforcements are coming. They can't get it. Toronto, cross ice. And again, the Kings just playing with Toronto at will. Thank you, new subscriber, coming in, putting us up, getting us to 87-20. Here's Roy. Kempe, a shot. That's going to be deflected into the corner. Trying to pick this one up and get moving. The Kings cycling around. Come on, Kings. Here's a shot. Come on, Leafs. Not come on, Kings. Kings in the corner. They're going to play this one up. 1:30 to go. Kempe keeping this one in. The Kings, it's like watching them play a junior hockey team. The Leafs just cannot keep up with them. Another cross-ice pass. Sorry, I just don't like the Maple Leafs, and I hate Reeves even before. Yeah, I've never been a fan of Reeves myself. Byfield passing this one off. Kings going to keep this one in. A long shift here. Great offensive pressure by the Kings. Kempe dropping it back. The Kings, they're playing with the Leafs right now. Teasing them. Down in the corner, Kempe taking on Klingberg behind the net. Kings continue to cycle this around. Continuing to work through it. Dropping it off more. Sending it across ice. And that one comes out, but it's only because the Kings passed it out. We've gone 4.5 minutes with no whistle. 42 seconds to go here in the second period. Kings walking out of the corner, going for the wraparound. Nice position there by Wall. This comes to the line. The Leafs cannot get it out again. Doughty back across. Mikey Anderson and Drew Doughty playing catch. Back to Anderson, to Doughty. He's going to hang on to it, looking for a passing lane. Drops it back. Coming in for more, takes a shot. That one goes high. Picked up in the corner for Kaliev. He's working through the slot. Shot goes wide into the corner. Here's Anderson. He throws it in front. And again, the Leafs clear the zone, but only because the LA Kings cleared it on their own. And they're going to hang on to this one. The horn is going to go. A terrible period here for the Toronto Maple Leafs. In fact, I think I hear boos in that crowd. That was not good. Let's go to our intermission studio and break it down. All right, here we are, Intermission Studio. Once again, let's update the score. 3-0. Your goal scorer from that period, it was not a good period. It was Kalev, his second from Fiala in Byfield. Total shots, 18 Toronto, 16 Kings. Toronto still holding the lead in the faceoff circle now at 58.8%. 0 for 3, the Leafs are on the power play, 1 for 2. Leafs getting a couple of hits up to 9, 16 hits though for the Kings. Again, Toronto, you're supposed to be a better physical team. Show it to me. 7 block shots for the Leafs, 4 for the Kings. 10 giveaways for Toronto, 3 for the Kings. 6 takeaways, 4 for the Kings. Penalties in that period, Kevin Fiala, his second, Bertuzzi, and Trevor Lewis. All right, let's bring in a couple friends of the channel so we could talk. All right, Max, take it easy. Thanks again for coming in. Appreciate it. All right, please welcome guest number 2 in AAU Triton. Who is guest number 2? Triton, do you want to take a guess at our mystery guest? Who is behind door number 2?
Danielson?
Incorrect. Dallas Hockey Girl. Dallas
I have
Hockey
guest
Girl.
number 3 here.
And guest number 3. Welcome in R5.
R5. Red 5. Yep, no.
R5, this
Make
is a family show. You can't say that about Sam or the league.
Okay, can I ask R5 a question? Since he's got the technology, R5, will Toronto at least score a goal tonight? Uh-oh. Nice. Jonathan, I love it. Jonathan is telling R5 where to go. That's awesome. Well, oh, he's upset now. He's upset.
Yeah.
We upset the droid.
Sorry, we can't listen to a bucket of bulbs. Sorry.
Careful, Triton. He might leak oil on you. So
I think he just told Dallas to shut her pie hole.
Oh, that's funny. I almost made a joke. But I refrained. So
Can we talk about how much this game sucks?
this I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I get it.
I don't get
said it in the chat. Who's in the chat with us?
Hush it.
Hey, the facts don't lie.
Nothing to do with it. They won in overtime when I've been in. They won games when I've been in and when I've not been in. So hush it.
So
they're in a slump. What can we say?
I don't even know where to begin with this team at this point.
I know those first 2-3 games. It was like, wow, you would go, wow, they're gonna win the cup, and now you're just like, you suck so bad. Honestly.
You know, it's funny because, you know, just the other day we watched the Heritage Classic between the Edmonton Oilers and the Calgary Flames. And it was a spectacular game, considering both those teams are at the bottom of the West. It was an incredible game. And the one thing I noticed, and I called it out, was how fast that pace of play was, how fast these players were moving. LA is playing with that speed. LA is flying tonight. Toronto is standing still. It's like the Leafs got together and they're watching a horrible horror movie. It's like they're watching Evil Dead at a drive-in where the sun is still out and you can barely see the picture, and they're just going, "What's happening? I can't see."
Is this their primary line? You know, their first line?
Matthews, Marner, and anybody
who aren't earning their millions tonight, to say the least. They're like, it's like they're wearing lead skates. Like they can't get it together.
Yeah, Michael, I played hockey most of my life until I hurt my shoulder, and then it's kind of been now I just watch.
Well, their coaches better start doing something. They're not going to get through the season playing like this.
That's true. And Grandfather Gamer, you make a good point. It was a long road trip. I get it. You know, you're tired. You finally get home. You get in your own bed. You eat in your own home. It's a different vibe, and it is a long road trip. But this is bad.
They get paid a lot of money to deal with road trips. It's not like they're sleeping at the Y and eating peanut butter sandwiches.
That's
Like
true.
they,
Dominic, what's up?
hey Dominic, they I think I mean yes, you're not at home for sure, absolutely. But I think they're pretty comfortable on the road that they should be able to play a decent game.
Yeah, it's not like Dallas said. They're not having peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They're probably having like scatterbush every night.
Yeah. When I go,
We
oh, Prep coming in with the $5 super chat. Disappointed none of you dressed up. Fully expect.
ugly Christmas sweater. I was dressed up, but I had to. It was very slushy here, so I trick or treated with the kids. It through slush on the
Oh wow,
sidewalk.
Sam looks 1,000 times better now.
There you go. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So my costume was all wet on the bottom and had to go in the laundry.
Why
That's
was
what
it
they
all
should
wet?
be saying.
All clear, General. The droid army is in full retreat. All forward positions are advancing.
Wait, is that like the $140 helmet at Hollywood Studios?
I have no idea. I got it for free. It's really hot. It actually does have a microphone on the inside.
Yeah, but it makes the sound effects. That's $140 at Hollywood Studios.
Oh.
I just looked at it Saturday.
Well, the microphone doesn't work. This is really old. I had a friend who, when his kids got older, he knew I was a huge Star Wars fan. So he's like, Sam, do you want it? I'm like, yes, please. So even though the microphone doesn't work, it's still cool. We still have fun with it. Theo, Sam Eagle, what's up, my friend?
Oh,
welcome in. Rob, how's it going?
Question she didn't answer though.
Sorry, what was the question?
I asked Dallas why was her costume wet?
Because it was wet and slushy here.
Slushy, as in like snow?
Yes, Dallas got the snow. And that's a good point.
I FaceTimed you earlier, and you saw the snow on my back porch. So
there you go, Michael.
Shut
you're
it,
correct.
Dude.
The Ducks are starting. The Ducks have won some big games out west, so it's like they stole Toronto's identity, right? Anaheim Ducks are playing well. Toronto is lost, and it is not good. Leafs need that helmet for the third.
I'll help you wrap.
I mean,
I'll help you wrap.
Only because they're not playing Tampa, I'll say some nice things about them, but ultimately they can't continue playing like this.
No, they can't. And I mean, especially with Thursday against Boston, if they go into Boston playing like this,
we're gonna get our butt handed to us.
It's not gonna be. It's not.
If they go to play Boston like this, it's time for the fat lady to sing.
Yeah, and I mean,
it's still early days of the season. It's still early days. Very funny, Prep. I'm sending the snow to everybody. Pre-Christmas gift for everybody. You can have the snow.
Curtis says the Ducks are your second favorite team. I'm sorry. That's a lot of trouble years. Theo, yes, there has been a lot of booing. And it's tough, right? This team is so good. On paper, this is one of the top teams in the National Hockey League. Joseph Woll, the poor kid, I mean, 2 of the 3 goals had no chance. No chance whatsoever. The Leafs are just letting him out to dry. And as a goaltender, that's the hardest thing to happen, right? You're watching the team in front of you just not playing very well. And what happens when the team in front of you doesn't play well? The goaltender gets flambéed. And I've used flambéed a whole lot tonight. I got to stop. But it's not like they're putting up a gazillion shots. The problem is the types of shots and the types of opportunity they're getting are very good.
It doesn't matter how many shots on goal. It's about the ones that go in.
Exactly. My excuse, they were out at Halloween trick-or-treating parties. Yeah, no kidding.
They probably were.
That's why they're losing.
The goalie always gets blamed
Go ahead, Dallas.
because they let sorry, honey. The goalie always gets blamed because they let the goals in. But if the goalie doesn't have backup, forget it. We've always said this. You got to play as a team. Back the goalie up. Play with each other. The team isn't just the one hot dog player. They're everybody, and you got to back each other up. Like, come on, dude, play as a team.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and I
honey.
think
What were you saying?
one of the yes, Lucas, yes, we talked about that the last couple of days. One of the challenges tonight is Jake McCabe is not playing. Jake McCabe, he got injured. He's kind of day to day. And that's making a big difference in this lineup. I mean, it's the only thing I can think of because the defense hasn't been great, but they have not been this bad. And Jake McCabe not being in that lineup, he's been a physical presence. And I know a lot of people are not a fan of what McCabe has been doing. I happen to really like him. I think he's been a solid
Okay.
player for us. And
Okay.
I think it's showing today when you take that physical presence away from your defensive lineup, you're struggling right now. You're lost. And I'd love to know, like our friends watching on Facebook, if you have an opinion, if you have a thought, let us know in the chat. Add a comment. Why, what are your thoughts on the Leafs defense? Is there one particular player that's driving you nuts that you want to see change?
Well, what
They
I was
all
going
are
to
right
say
now.
is, I mean, I don't know a ton about hockey like you two because I don't come from Canada, But I don't believe to say, well, if the goalie didn't let these shots in, they would be winning or there's no I in team.
But there's a me.
There's a what?
A me.
There's no
M-E.
me in team either. Unless you're rearranging the letters.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark Klingberg, absolutely. Sam, my opinion doesn't matter. I will stay quiet. We have snow.
No.
Jordan, you and Dallas can go play in the snow. We're still good here. But I know you guys said you had snow, so I made sure to get rid of the leaves in my backyard. So in case we do get a dusting of snow, at least the leaves aren't going to be buried under it.
I just have one. I just have one question. What is snow?
Yeah, you don't have snow. You just get sand. You have a lot of sand.
I don't get my snow tires till next week. So,
There you
go. You better be careful then, Dallas, because I know how I came from Maine. I know how driving in the snow can be.
Yeah,
exactly.
Fine.
I'll be
so
fine. Canadians know how to drive in the snow.
What do we think? Third period, getting ready to come up. Are we scoring a goal tonight, or are the Leafs about to get shut out?
I think they could probably at least get one, but I don't see them winning this game the way they're playing.
Yeah. Thank you, Rocco. Appreciate that.
Suck.
Rocco, go shovel, people.
Thank you. God bless the show. Thank you. We're gonna suck eggs. It's gonna be 3-0. It's gonna Finals go 3-0 Kings. They need to regroup, go get some Gatorade or non-Gatorade, whatever they're drinking, eat some Wheaties, and pull their heads out of their butts because this is awful. They can't keep playing like this. Pull it together.
Sam, what do you think?
I think they'll score. I think, I hate to say it, Garsh.
You're more optimistic than I am, Sam.
I think they're going to score. I think it's going to be a 3-1 or 3-2. They'll make it close because, that way tomorrow when everybody looks at the box scores, they'll be like, well, they almost won. Almost doesn't count.
Almost doesn't count.
You think they're going to get 3-1 or 3-2 and the Kings are not going to get at least another score?
No, I think that it's going to stay. I think the Kings are going to stay at 3. I think what's going to happen in this third, the Kings are going to switch to a more defensive-minded game. So they're just going to be moving the puck out, dumping it in, the dump and chase. They're not going to be pressuring it. Now, unless Toronto has some bonehead play where they cough it up and give a gift to LA, they're not going to be pressing to score. They're just going to look to really completely shut down the Leafs offense.
I will hold back the always Hayden. Start the chance. Hayden, start the chance.
He goes, Rocco says Dallas has all-wheel drive, doesn't need to shovel. There you go.
I do have all-wheel drive in my Honda CR-V.
Yeah, but all-wheel drive doesn't always get you through it.
Yeah,
No, it
Mark
does
says
not.
I've heard this for 51 years. Yeah, Mark, it's all the same. Rocco going 5-0 final score. Vegas, baby. Vegas, baby.
Wow.
Vegas is on fire again, man. Vegas, they were not just a flash in the pan last year. Vegas looks
No,
real good.
do not
Won't
Okay,
be
say
one
scoring
quick
4 to
question.
win. Yeah. Go ahead.
One quick question before the third period starts. Obviously, the Leafs are losing tonight. That's a given. What do you think is going to happen in
Depends
the
on where
locker
we
room with
at.
the coaches? What do you think the coaches are going to say to this team tonight?
Well, there's a lot of bad words that would be said, and so this is somewhat family friendly. I can't say exactly what'll be said in that locker room, but they'll walk in and they'll say, it's the same song and dance. We didn't have our all tonight. We didn't play well. There were certain areas of the game we executed our plan well, others we didn't. Let's just take this one on the chin and refocus our efforts for Boston. That is essentially going to be the message.
Hey, Sunman.
Some man, what's going on? So
Yeah,
that's going to be it.
If I was in that locker room, I'd be like, I'm hearing this, and I want to hear this. Go and play. Score a goal.
I think coach is going to say that, like, that's the message. We sucked. We did some things well. They did nothing well. But,
I'd be
you
telling
can't.
them, you know what? With the amount of money we pay you to be on this ice, start earning your paycheck.
Yeah. As a coach, your job is to be critical, but to motivate. So they have to have some kind of a positive message to pull out of this, even though I can't really see anything that they've done positive right now, except I'm positive that they're terrible.
Not this game.
So coach is going to say, hey, we were good in the face-offs. We won the face-offs. And we'll look at the game film. We'll meet tomorrow for practice, and we'll be better prepared for the Bruins. It'll be something like that. It's too early in the season to completely lay into these folks.
You don't need to watch the film. Pass, shoot, score.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly.
Actually, summer. What is it? Sunman Ave. Last year I rooted for the Leafs the entire season. This year, only because I moved to Florida, when they play Tampa, I'm rooting for Tampa. But otherwise, I would like to see the Leafs win. But
good deal,
the last couple of games, they've just been horrible.
They have. All right, third period, it's coming back. Triton, Dallas, thank you so much. Keep those predictions coming in the chat.
Don't forget R2.
Don't forget R3, R4, R5, R6. They need all the power. Not even the Force can help this team right now. Thank you very much. We'll see you guys in the chat.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
See everyone in the chat.
All right, that is Dallas Hockey Girl, our good friend AAU Triton. If you are not already subscribed to AAU Triton, go check out his channel. He does some amazing, amazing technology things with Christmas light programming to virtual reality, 360 Disney videos. Check him out, AAU Triton. Shock that dude, R5. There you go. Love it, Rocco. Third period. Come on, Leafs. The time is now. Time to set the tone, as Shorzy says. Set the tone. Break out the gyms. Let's go. In the corner. And again, it's the Kings. The Kings jumping out all over Toronto. I got to update my shots here. Come on, Michaels. Let's do it. Kempe trying to pick this one in. Trying to come through. Man, Toronto. Back and forth. Let's go. We got Nylander back with Matthews and Marner. And they're going to go change it up. Here comes Tavares. Brody, long pass. Nice. Wasn't expecting it. And here come the Kings, turning right back in, bringing this one down. Setting it up. It's Trevor Moore. And it's stolen by Bertuzzi. Here comes Bertuzzi. Down the right side. Going to play it around his man. Going in the corner. Waz going to get there first. Roy doing a nice job. This is played up. Kings just bringing it right into the Leaf zone. Here's a quick shot. Sharp angle shot. That's going to be steered into the corner. Kaliev playing it around. Kaliev has a goal already here today. Puck is bouncing through. This one is picked up. Coming around the corner. Come on, boys. The Kings playing this one around. Here come the Kings again. Kings, or the last time the Leafs were shut out, November 20th, 2021. 2021. Longest streak. November of 2021 was the last time the Leafs were shut out. This one coming down around the corner. In there, they're playing this one around. That seems like a long time. I could have sworn the Leafs have been shut out over the last year or so. Here's Domi with a sharp angle shot and a nice stop, as Max Talbot is going to hang on to that one. Like Toronto just cannot dig in front of the net. All the shots Toronto is having are coming from a distance. They're not able to crash the net. They're not able to get anything set. The Kings seem to have endless amounts of energy. They're attacking the players with the puck. The puck carrier is so fast that the Leafs just don't know what gets them. Here come the Kings playing up the middle. Domi's going to knock that one down. Look out. Knives had his head up. Stepped away from a hit. Doughty was hunting. Here come Knives keeping it in. Knives feeds it in. Quick shot. Rebound is sitting right there. Where's the follow-up for the rebound? It's like they're going in for one shot and then everyone's backing away. Here comes Kempf. He can't cut through the middle. Here Klingberg goes to throw a hit and he goes flying out of nowhere. The linesman throws a huge hit on Blake Lizette. And Toronto comes in offside. Lizette throws the shoulder, or the official, throws the shoulder at Lizette and kind of knocks him down. And they're kind of talking back and forth. That was funny. Lizette goes to pick it up. The linesman just couldn't get out of his way and just knocks him down. That was awesome. Mark, they certainly are. The Kings are just, the speed tonight is out of control. They're super fast. Toronto in the neutral zone, can't control it. The Kings going to play this one into the Leaf zone. Leafs coming around. Here's Giordano. Giordano going to play it up to Liljegren. Liljegren hits that red line and dumps it in. AAU Triton wants the wave. Let's try getting the wave going. I'll count it down. You know what to do. Get those wave emojis in the air. 3, 2, 1. Hey, get the wave hands up. Get the wave hands up. Maybe the Leafs will score. How many games does that equal from 2021? It's not a bad. It's a few. Here's Riley going to pass it back to Brody. Brody hanging on to it. I think the Leafs are at Chef Mickey's. No kidding, Jordan. They're in line for the brownies. In the corner, Reeves crashing in there. Can't get it to Holmberg. And the Kings again going to play to the far side. Here comes Nylander. Nylander is going to jump on and pick it up. Willie spinning around, throwing it into the slot. They can't get it. Nylander still trying to chase it down, and the Kings coming away with it. Can't catch a break. Hey! We're going to do the one-handed wave. Hey! In the corner, battling through here. Trying to come in. Trying to pull it through. In the corner, they're digging at it. Kings in there. Getting the sticks at it. I can't see who's in there. Oh, and they just said Jake McCabe is actually going to be back sooner than thought. That's great news for the Maple Leafs. We need McCabe. Cycling around, Lizotte shaking and baking against Holmberg. In the corner, Lizotte still with it. Holmberg trying to cut him off. And they walk right out in front with a jam play. Wall makes a nice stop. Englund, he's going to play this one through. Englund got his first goal. Over to Lewis. Suspense, here's a shot off the blocker there. And again, a great stop by Wall. Wall is playing a decent game of hockey tonight. 21-18 are the shots. Very low shooting game. You get me there, Jonathan. I mean, Triton. Well, you have me looking. Klingberg, he's going to bring this one up. Klingberg cycling back around. Oh, my goodness. Toronto can't find a spark. This is the type of game, as Tavares is going to steal it. Tavares is going to bring this one in. This is the type of situation. This is where Ryan Reeves needs to be throwing a big hit, dropping the gloves, doing something to spark this team up. Somebody needs to do something to get them going. In the corner, they're digging it in here, trying to get through. Domi waiting for it to come out. He's being watched by Roy. All the skates are piled up in there. They're all holding it, and the ref's saying, play it. I'm not blowing the whistle. Finally comes out to Nyes. He puts it across. Oh my God, Klingberg, shoot the puck. Now he does, and that's going to hit Tavares in front and get knocked down. My goodness. Here comes the Kings. Back down to no. He's going to take a shot. That one goes wide. Klingberg just is terrible. So a penalty coming up. Something happened between... So Domi's going to get 2 minutes for roughing? He's saying for what? Domi has no idea. Let's see the replay here. Domi and Roy are jousting back and forth with each other. Domi kind of grabs him and giving him some shots. Domi's trying to get Roy to drop the gloves and he won't do it. Come on, you're giving Domi a roughing penalty for that? That's, oh my gosh, come on. That's a terrible call. So LA is going to go back on the power play. Toronto getting frustrated here. Domi who's trying to get a fight going, trying to get something going to spark this team up. And the Leafs going to get this down the ice. Maybe a shorthanded goal will be nice to get these guys going. Thank you very much for everybody who's coming and hit that new subscribe tonight. That's the only thing that's positive is you, the community. Because here come the Kings driving the net. Making a big play. Toronto able to get it out. Again, everybody who hit that subscribe, hit that like, thank you tonight so much. Kings bringing it right back in. Kopitar going to cycle this one back to the point. Bringing it across. All right, Lucas, take care. Here are the Kings trying to drive it out. Break out the gloves and the helmet. Oh, Triton, at this point, the way they're playing, it won't make a difference. We're going to save that magic. Over to Fiala. He takes a sharp angle shot. Doughty going to hang on to that one. Looked off Kempe. Doughty bringing it in. Passes it. Down low. Cross ice pass. Fiala all alone with the shot. And that's going to go wide. Doughty back to Kempe at the line. Kempe over to Fiala. Fiala's got such a dangerous shot. He's going to go down low. Back up to Fiala. Fiala looking in the middle of the slot. Backhanded pass to Doughty. He didn't shoot. Kempe, he wanted it. He didn't get the pass. Doughty's going to go off the boards. It's stolen by Kempf. And he's going to get it to the line and out, but not deep. Only one man, two man changes for Toronto. Here's Fiala to Kopitar. They're moving this puck around real well. Toronto just cannot keep up with it. Fiala, he's dancing around Marner. Going to throw it in. Bounce over to Kempe. He shoots. Blocker save. And here's Matthews going to flip this one up and all the way down the ice. Nice stop there by the Toronto goaltender Wall. Behind the net, 10 seconds to go in the Kings penalty. 12 minutes to go in the third period. Toronto going to steal this. Going to throw this one all the way down. If Toronto can get a goal here as another penalty coming. Too many men on the ice. But who is it on? I think it's the Kings. But we're going to find out when they return. Another penalty is being called for too many men on the ice. Toronto's got to figure something out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, let me tell you about our good friends and our partners, the Florida Park Explorers. They are in the Florida parks almost every day. When they're not in the Florida parks, they're hitting up Universal, Character Warehouse, all kinds of places, giving you the opportunity to find some pretty cool things. And I say that because the Florida Park Explorers are a concierge service where they do personal shopping and can help you get the merch and the theme park treats that you want right to your doorstep. And the best part is they're also travel agents. So if you're looking to get down to the Florida area, go on a cruise, do whatever, check them out. The Florida Park Explorers. They are our good friends and good partners. I want to tell you about another friend of ours, Pete, over on the Pete McDevitt Show. Pete does a great job with baseball, football, and some Disney content as well. Check him out, Pete, on the Pete McDevitt Show. All right. So, okay, Leafs. So here's the story. Real talk right now. Real talk. You guys have sucked through 2.5 periods. We got half a period to go. Matthews, I'm calling on you. Marner, calling on you. Big Willie Styles, get the big stick. It's time to go. It's time to set this tone in the third period. It's time to put it all on the line. We know it's early. We know it's the end of October, but these games matter. All games matter when it comes down to playoff time. It's so jam-packed in the standings in the Eastern divisions. We know it is going to be tough. We want you to win. We want you to get in there. It's time to do it. All right, 12 minutes to go. There's Willie getting set. Willie's getting ready to go. Tavares in to take this draw. Toronto is 0 for 3 on the power play. They got another one right now. If they score here, it puts them back in this game. Riley with it along the point. Riley taking a look. Up to Marner. Marner down low. Here's Nylander, side of the net. Tries to go far side to pick the corner. Talbot got a piece of it, and it went up into the net. For a second, my mind was thinking his hair looks like Ronaldo sticking. That's funny. Nylander definitely has some of the best hockey hair when it gets a little longer. It's still a little short, but Nylander has spectacular hockey hair. Iran, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Going to win this back. Toronto still maintains possession. Riley taking a look. He's going to take the shot. Going for the tip. That doesn't get through. Marner picks up the loose puck. He has it, gets set. Problem is nobody's moving for Toronto. Here's Tavares. He shoots, he scores! There it is! Captain leading the way. Iran, you are the lucky charm. You come in, the Leafs score. They are on the board. There is hope. There is hope for this team. Great playing. Nylander with the screen in front of Talbot. Tavares just makes that shot. Thank you, JT, Captain Tavares. What a goal. And thank you, new subscriber coming in as well. Tavares heating up. Here come the Leafs again. Matthews in there. Matthews cutting towards the net. It rolled off his stick and they couldn't get the shot off. Here come the Kings back the other way. Toronto can't let the Kings back in there. Quick shot. Look out. It was behind wall. He didn't see it. The ref puts his arms up. That did not cross the goal line. Wow, that was crazy. Craigington, thank you very much. Just as I subscribe, Johnny T scores. Here's Nylander with a shot and another great save. Let's see. Keep subscribing. Let's get goals per subs. Make this interesting.
Let's go.
Tavares is 5th. Brazen comes in with that subscribe. Here's a shot. Matthews in the corner. He's going to play this around to Marner. Marner's going to send this towards the net. Over to Giordano. Gio misses it. Trying to fight for it to keep it back in. This is going to come out. Happy Halloween to you too, Iran. Happy Halloween to everybody. You can do it. Let's go. Here they come. Knives going in this corner. Great forecheck by Knives. Steals the puck around. Knives. I would love to see Knives get a goal. Comes back to the line to Giordano. He's going to send it towards the net, and seeing that the whole way is Talbot. And he's going to grab onto that one. Toronto starting to get pucks to the net. See what happens when you get pucks to the net? Good things happen. As Don Cherry says, pucks to the net. So this was just a great goal by Tavares. Just beats the goaltender high side, stick side, high above the. It was a great play. The goaltender was down on his knees. Kings going to win this draw. Coming around. Toronto trying to hold it in. They can't do it. Toronto, we know they've been a good team, a good clutch team towards the end of the games. Here comes Tavares trying to fight against Anze Kopitar. Copes is going to throw this one in. Going to be stalled up there for Riley. Riley going to reverse it over to Klingberg. Klingberg. He's going to make a long pass up. Here's Domi. Domi going across to Nyes. Nyes couldn't take that on his forehand. Here come the Kings. Busting in. Byfield sitting it in front. Got to keep that away. The 11s battling. Domi, come on. Don't let off him that easy. Klingberg taking his man against the boards. Here comes Kempf to help out. Riley is there waiting as well. David Kempf going to pick this one up. He's now going to carry this through. Kempf hits the line and sends it in. And a glove save there by Talbot, as Talbot is going to hang on to it. Tavares has given the Leafs a spark. They've given them some hope. There is a chance. There is a chance. Unbelievable. Captain Consistent does it again. Yeah, Tavares is having a nice job. He's playing nice. He's doing well. Happy to see what JT is pulling because he's making things exciting. Very, very exciting. All right. Now, nobody move. Nobody change. Nobody do anything. Let's get one more. If we can get one more in the next 3 minutes, we've got this mapped out. 9:35 to go. We have an offensive zone faceoff. If we can get a goal before the 6-minute mark, that gives us 6 minutes to do pull crunch time. If they can even do it before 4 minutes, it gives them a break because what happens after every goal is the other team, all of a sudden increases their pressure. So that's why if Toronto can score again before the 6-minute mark, so the next 3.5 minutes, that gives a little 3-minute window where you just have to, slow down and stop the onslaught from the Kings. And then you go into those last couple of minutes, you pull your goaltender, and you get another chance. So I think they can do this. We got it planned out. We got it mapped out. There is a chance. So who it is, put in, who do you pick? What is your pick for the next goal scorer? Who do you think is going to put this one in? Is Matthews going to get on the board? Is Nylander going to get another one? Or is it going to be someone in the bottom of the lineup that's going to contribute? Oil Collector, what's going on? Welcome in. Hello out there. We're on the air. It's hockey night tonight. I love it. Love it. Getting jiggy with it. Big Willie Styles. He's going to be the one. Linda says Willie also. Monty's going off the board with Domi. Oh, that would be good. Get Domi a goal. That would be nice to see. Someone roars. Bobby scores. It's the good old hockey game. Putting this back to the line. Riley. Over to Marner. Marner just turned to hammer it in. It got blocked. Rebound side of the net for Willie. Willie, he's going to catch up with this one. Cycling it down low. Willie over to Matthews. Matthews behind the net trying to shake his man off. Oh, a pass out in front. Marner hammered that one just wide. Riley can't hold it in. Here's a 2-on-1. 2-on-1 coming across. Here's a shot. Dubois, and he puts that one just wide. Toronto picks it up the far side. Here comes Matthews. Matthews coming in. He drops it. Here's Riley looking to pass it. Riley sends it across. Marner can't tip it in. Nylander picks that one up. He's walking the blue line. Nylander still walking along. Nylander cutting free. Can he turn the corner? Sends it in front. Riley gets taken down off his feet. No call. The crowd is going crazy. No call. And it's an icing call. So this is coming all the way back into LA zone. Jim going with Matthews. Always a good pick. Nice drop there. Matthews probably should have taken that shot through. But it was a nice play. Nylander doing a good job to cut the corner. Riley gets tied up by Laferriere and gets dumped. So here we go. Tavares, Nyes, and Domi now as the Leafs shaking their lineups. A little shake and bake. Love this. Domi, Nyes, and Tavares. This is a good second line. I like this. Domi going to pick it up. Gets it to Giordano. Cross ice pass to Brody. Brody puts it in. Here's a turn and a shot. Just trickles by. Wow. Nice try there. Nice chance for the Leafs. Oh, here's Fiala coming in with a shot. High off the blocker side. Thank you so much for the subscribes. Appreciate it. Tavares picking it up. He's going to pass it in. Domi coming in. Spots it to Giordano. Sending it towards the net. Oh, it dropped down for Tavares. He couldn't get his stick on it. Turning back around, and it's going to hop into the bench. And we're going to get a whistle. Wow. Great chance. All of a sudden, the feet are moving. The Leafs are skating, and they've had a tremendous amount of chances here. They've upped the ante, and they've had a couple glorious chances. Giordano, it was a high shot. It actually hit Matthew Nyes in the shin, and it dropped down just over Tavares' stick. So close, but yet so far. King's going to win this one. They're going to play this one into Toronto zone. Back to pick it up is Lagesson. He's going to send it over to Klingberg. Klingberg misses it. Picked up by Byfield. Byfield turning around, walking in, shooting. Just wide, look out, and they score. Oh. Great play by Byfield. He does all the work, and Kempe is going to get the love of the goal. Oh, Lagesson to Klingberg. Klingberg just misses it. Byfield walks right out, takes a shot. It comes off the boards. Kopitar tips it off the boards, and it goes right to Kempe, who jams it in so hard he breaks his stick. Broke his stick on the post.
I am going to stand up, walk out of this room, and we will never speak of this again.
Frickin' Klingberg. Wow, I'm a Kings fan. Thank you for the stream. You're very welcome and congratulations, man. The Kings are playing super well today. Here's a shot thrown in front. Toronto, just no luck. The Kings, they are for real. Here they come around, down low, picking it up. Kings in there defensively. There's a broken stick. Doughty has a broken stick. Toronto, Brody in there, trying to dig it away. Comes out. And that one's going to be shot. Gregor puts it up and at a play. Wow. I just realized I don't like the LA Kings. Man, the Kings are for real. They look absolutely spectacular. Kings are looking fire. Wow. 7:17 to go. Leafs oh, I didn't update the Kings score. Shame on me. So Samsonov, does Samsonov get the start Thursday against Boston, or do they go right back with Wall and give him another shot? Here's Giordano, a shot that gets blocked. They're a tough team, but I'm not very confident in their goaltending. Yeah, that's always tough, right? I don't know. Is Talbot the guy? Probably not. We know he had his struggles in Edmonton, but he's looking great here tonight. This one coming around in the corner. This one going to come out. Toronto picks it up. Toronto on the move. Here's a long pass up to Domi. Domi coming in. Trying to feed it through to Tavares, and a nice save there by Talbot. This is a second line I'd like to see against Boston. Grandpa says Sammy will be in Thursday. Rockin', what's going on? Halloween hockey. Oh, yeah. I think this would be a great combination if they leave Matthews, Marner, and Nylander, Tavares, Nyes, and Domi, and then you do Bertuzzi. Brad May is there. Brad May in the house. Then you go Bertuzzi, Kempf, and Yarncroc. Nylander coming in front. Marner now with it. Marner behind the net. He's skating around. Marner puts on the brakes. Tries to go cross ice to Riley. And it's intercepted. Riley blows a tire. It's a 3-on-2. Kings. Kings walking in. Byfield. He had a chance to shoot. He didn't. Sending it in front. Byfield, I needed you to shoot. I have you in my Tim Hortons picks. I think. I have Matthews as well. Maybe I didn't take Byfield. I don't even remember. I know I took Matthews. Matthews letting me down big time. We need Matthews to get it going. He needs some help. But now 30 shots. If Toronto played like the way they did for that few minutes all game, this would be a very different outcome. Playing it around. LA with it. Under 6 to go. We are under 6 to go. No oil collector. Bertuzzi is still nowhere to be found. I have a feeling that's going to be a $5 million mistake. Giordano gets taken down. Leafs get it out of their zone, but can't really do anything with it. Here comes Toronto. Klingberg back with it. Klingberg circling around. He's going to pass this one up. Toronto now. Liljegren carries it in. Backhands it in. Not far. Like, I'd like to see somebody do something here. Yarncroc going to play it back. Leafs turning it around. Liljegren with it. Up to Gregor. Gregor's going to bring this one in. I think it's time, too, we call up Nick Robertson. Let's get Nick Robertson up here in this lineup. Here's Doughty. Doughty on the move. Nick Robertson has been playing great hockey for the Marlies. It's time he comes up. In the corner, banging around, banging, crashing. Picked up, shot, and that's going to go way wide. Way wide. So the Kings are up 4-1. Leafs are struggling, but you know what's not struggling? You guys in the community today have been amazing. So thank you so much for showing up and being awesome. The chat, the comments has been spectacular. I really appreciate everybody hitting those like buttons for us. We're on the way to 150. So if you have not yet hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up. And of course, hit that subscribe. What is this nonsense? Let's get rid of that. Can't I get rid of that? There we go. So thank you all for everything. Really, really appreciate it. Again, we're 4 subs away now from 8730. So thanks so much for helping us all out. We are on Discord. If you have a Discord server, and I haven't talked about it all night, if you are on Discord and you want to join us on Discord, just click the link, click the invitation you see in the chat. That will bring you into our Discord server. We'd love to have you join us. We have a ton of fun in the Discord, whether we're talking Blue Jays baseball, we're talking Leafs hockey. We let you know about all of our live streams and videos and shorts that we post. Kings fan in Costa Rica, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight, and congrats to you and your Kings. They are doing awesome. But we like to have a lot of fun in the Discord. We talk about all kinds of things: hockey, wrestling, video games, Disney, baseball, you name it, we talk about it. We love to have gift wars where we're just sharing different gifts back and forth. We have a blast. So come on in, join us, and have a good time in the Discord community. This right now, this is a tough time here for the Maple Leafs as they are about to go head to head against the Boston Bruins in a couple of nights. That's what I'm telling myself. I'm telling myself the Leafs are saving their energy. They're holding back against the Kings because they're saving it for the Boston Bruins. It's not the case, but that's what I'm trying to justify why we're playing so bad tonight. Leafs with it. They're going to play. Look out. Terrible turnover. Gregor putting it into Trevor Moore. Moore has been amazing tonight. Boy, remember when Trevor Moore was a Maple Leaf and we never gave him a chance? Here comes David Kemp. He's going to bring it in. Nice little toe drag there by Yarncroc. Kemp bringing it in. He's going to cycle around. He's being taken into the boards. Someone come and help him out. Here's Yarncroc. Yarncroc with the puck now. He's going to cycle this around. Riley is waiting for it. Yarny's going to send this one in deep. Kemp going into the corner. He can't get it. Riley sending it towards the net. Gregor, it's in your feet. And it's going to roll up onto the goaltender. And again, Cam Talbot is going to hang on to that one again. Wow. Taking a knee. That's right, Jonathan. They're taking a knee. Curtis, me too. I hate losing so much. Because you know what's going to happen? I'm going to get off the stream. I'm going to be so angry they lost. I'm going to go make myself a bowl of corn pops. And I'm just going to... I'm going to eat my emotions in cereal. Matthews taking that draw. He gets taken down. This coming back around. Matthews again to Marner, to Riley. Riley going across ice. Littlegren sending it in. That goes around. Matthews in there to pick it up. He's being watched. Sends it in front, and it's Roy going to pick it up and play this one. This is going to be a tough season for the Leaf fans. Good night, Charlie. It is 100% as it rolls in on Joseph Wall, and he's going to hang on to it. 3:54 to go. Yeah, it sucks to suck. That it does. That it does. But the good thing, even though the Leafs suck, the good thing is that we're all here together, right? Leafs fans, Kings fans, we're all here. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. We're talking to each other. That's what this community is all about. Signing Bertuzzi, it's like signing Vicky Guerrero. Peter, that's amazing. I can't stand Vicky Guerrero. And actually, WWE has a big event coming up. Aren't they this upcoming Saturday? Isn't it Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia, I think? Crown Jewel of WWE. It's going to be good. One more goal. For which team, Griffin? Here comes Toronto. Marner working in, trying to pull the shot. Hits a stick and trickles towards the net. Bertuzzi is a wrestler. Bertuzzi's, I won't say what I really want to say. This one coming down. Klingberg, the other $5 million mistake, picks up the puck. He's going to work this forward to Reeves. Another costly mistake. Or it's Brody, excuse me. Not Reeves. Had to get a clip of that. Thank you. This coming around. Here comes the Kings, busting a move. In front, jam play, and the Wall kicking that pad out. Nice save. Listen, I don't blame Wall at all. Wall has played good hockey. He has had no defense to help him out. Forwards are not coming back, helping out. That's what it's all about. Coming around in front. Fiala picking it up. The Kings. Fiala goes for a little reverse hit on Domi. Domi trying to steal the puck away. Domi goes up high with a hit on Fiala. Domi's going to get a penalty. He's still whacking at Fiala. Here comes Dubois over. Lafreniere is coming over. Domi is chirping. Fiala and Domi were going at it. Domi's going to get another call for roughing here. Some guys are getting sent out. Fiala, I think, was getting a stick up on somebody as well. So they kind of had their arms linked in a little do-si-do there until Domi came up with a cross-check on the number, on the name. A little whacks there. Whack, whack, whack for Domi. So Domi's going to get it. So they're just trying to set that tone, if they will. A little late out of the box to be setting a tone. But the Kings continue to do a good job here. Wall holding down the fort. It's the rest of the team that has kind of let them down. 2:45 to go. The Kings will probably end up with a power play here, which will eat up most of the remaining 2:45. Thank you, new subscribers. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. 3 subs away from 8730. Go ahead, hit that subscribe. We posted a short the other day. It's more fitting now than ever. The short was captioned, Leafs season be like. Here's a shot in Wall with a great save. Leafs season be like. And it was a video of the Incredible Hulk roller coaster from Universal Studios. Leafs season be like a roller coaster. It's actually a great shot. If you haven't seen that short, check it out. Leafs going to send this down right on the goaltender. So the Kings come away with the power play. 4-1, and they got a 2-minute man advantage. The Leafs with their talent don't impose their will. No, they don't, Curtis. No, they don't. I think they were up too late watching scary movies last night. Here comes Doughty. LA has led this tape to tape. Cross ice pass at the blue line. The Kings can't bring it in. 1:22 to go. 1:20, 1:19, 1:18. Does time go faster if I'm counting it? 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in this game. Woo! Thank goodness for 2 minutes. Isn't that right, LA Knight?
Yeah.
Here's Doughty going to play this one back. Kings just hanging on to it, eating up some clock. Trying to get through. The keep away game continues. Nyes, though, breaks in. Nyes is going to steal. That would have been awesome if he just drove to the net and scored. Too much Dunkin' Donuts. Here come the Kings, busting it in. Little drop pass. They're just trying to hang on to it. They're passing it around, saying, na, 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 na. Back to the point, taking a look. Here's a shot. That's going to go high and just miss. And that's going to be no. Kings are going to hold it in. Kings doing a nice job there. Behind the net, coming out in front. Again, they're just trying these little plays. Riley picks up the puck. He's going to send this one the length of the ice. All the way down. Talbot's going to come out and stop it.
Last minute of play in this period.
Why does the give points giveaway fail? That's a good question, Smile Mark. I'm not sure. There might be maximum that it can send. I can look into that for the next stream. Some of the commands I have settings on. Some of them I don't. Back to the point. Gavrikov going to send this in. A shot. Toronto's going to pick it up. Giordano just carries this aside. And now he's going to chip this one ahead to Tavares. Tavares up to Holmberg. Holmberg cutting in with the backhand. Nifty little play there by Holmberg. And Holmberg takes a shot up high. So a nice little play there by Holmberg. Again, I think it's time that Holmberg sits. Let's bring up Nick Robertson. Get Nick Robertson in there. I'm about ready to move Bertuzzi down to the 4th line. This one is going to be dumped in. 3, 2, 1. Hallelujah. This game has come to an end. Congratulations to the LA Kings for a Unbelievable game, a spectacular win, 4-1. In 84-85, the Leafs went 20, 52, and 8. The only bonus was we got Wendell Clark. There you go. There you go. Let's flip to the locker room very quickly. All right, let's chat. Let's run down what went on here today. All right, your total score, 4-1. Your goal scores. I'm waiting for this to update because we know it will. And actually, before we do, we got to keep to tradition. Before we do the scores, we got to do it. We got to.
And now, the 3 stars of the game.
The 3 stars for tonight's game. Well, I think star number, let's see. Wow. The Kings were pretty darn even today. Holy moly. All right, you know what? Let's give star number 3. We're going to give it to England. England scored his first goal. We're going to give it to him. Defenseman. He was a +2 tonight. So congratulations, England. You get 3rd star because you scored a goal. 2nd star tonight is going to be Cam Talbot. Talbot going 24-24 even strength. 6 of 7 on the power play. Great game for Talbot. And the number 1 star tonight, we're going to give it to Quinton Byfield. Byfield, 2 assists tonight. He was the only King player to rack up 2 points other than, no, he was the only one. So Byfield, you get star number 1 tonight. Congratulations to the LA Kings. All right, your goal scores. It was England, his first from Dubois. Then it was Deneau from Moore and Spence. Keliev from Fila and Byfield. The lone goal for Toronto was John Tavares from Marner and Nylander on the power play. And then it was Kempe from Kopitar and Byfield. 31 shots for the Maple Leafs, 27 for the Kings. Toronto finishes at 59% in the faceoff circle, which is great. Both teams end up 1 for 4 on the power play, 18 hits apiece. So Toronto finally started hitting, and they were playing better. 18 hits apiece, 15 blocks for Toronto, 9 blocks for the Kings. It's a good block number. I like to see Toronto blocking some scores. All in all, we were here watching. It was not a good game. So it's time to award the brand new award, which we give to the player who exemplifies a terrible hockey game. Somebody who has just got awful. We call it the
What the hell are you doing?
award. It's the John Klingberg What the Hell Are You Doing award. And for this time, for the very first time, we are giving the What the Hell Are You Doing award to an entire group. So congratulations to the Toronto Maple Leafs as a whole. Tonight, you win the
What the hell are you doing?
award. Try again. Please play again. Toronto Maple Leafs with a terrible, terrible effort. Congrats to the LA Kings. You were spectacular tonight. Let's close our poll and see what the predictions were on the players that were going to have the best game tonight. Matthews at 49, Nylander at 37. Wow, Kopitar and Dubois. Everyone was sleeping on. But it looks like we all got let down tonight. So next time, Thursday, we're back against Boston Bruins. These guys better wake up. They better play. They better do well. Thank you so much to Prep for the gifted membership in the Super Chat today. Appreciate you so very much. Thank you to all of our moderators. You do a spectacular job, and we couldn't do this without you. So cheers to the mods. All of our new friends who found us today, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, thank you for hitting that thumbs up. Thank you for hitting that heart. Thank you for following and subscribing. That is what really helps grow the channel. A huge shout out and thank you to all of our channel members. You guys really help support the channel. We appreciate you so much. If you're interested in joining the membership squad, you simply can click the little super chat, the little $ button. The memberships are under there. Or you can go click the join on our main channel page, and that will certainly help get us there. We are 5 likes away from 150 likes. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up yet on YouTube, hit that thumb up. We appreciate it. Coming up Thursday night, Toronto and Boston. Will it be a different result? God, I really hope so. Until then, from everyone at the Samwelb12 household, I hope you had a happy Halloween. We're all going to be eating way too much candy over the next couple of weeks. So have fun, be safe, and we'll see you real soon. Good night, everybody.